this blade. It is the last link I have
Shut the frick up, Kazuha! Shut the frick up! You're finally getting a rerun next patch. I'm happy for you, but calm down. I'm trying to figure out how many days it's been since I haven't gotten Jean. This is way more important than whatever you've got to say, sir. The Battle Chronicle on my computer is not coming up, so I can't check. So I'm trying to check it on my phone. It's at 602. That's really, really sad. Ugh. Hey, Secret. I am very, very late. Well, not very. An hour. I apologize. Beep boop. Hello, Ninja. I took a nap and made the mistake of not checking, not setting an alarm or anything. I was like, oh, I got a decent amount of sleep already. I'm not going to sleep for more than 2 hours. Apparently, I can. Apparently, I did, and I can. We're gonna be stupid. We're gonna be stupid and do that thing that people say you should never do. AKA rolling for a 5-star you don't necessarily want. I don't... This isn't Albedo. Hello, flowers. This is not an Albedo incident. Getting spooked by a C1 Itto would not be the worst thing in the world. I use him a lot. And he's very strong. I would prefer for that not to happen. I would greatly prefer to just get my cookie and run. And you still call her... Everybody calls her Cookie. Her name's Shinobu. Her last name is Kuki. And because some people are weebs and don't, don't know that or don't care, they call her Kuki or Cookie. But it's a Shinobu. Cookie run, clearly.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I mean, you weren't exactly convinced to become one, Kazuha. You got fucking exiled from your country for interfering with an execution. I don't think you're quite the same circumstances. Play Fortnite? Hell no. Unless you paid me to. Then, hell yes. Shinobu's also got a new hangout. I was planning to do that too. But that was before I woke up extra late. Oop. Did not mean to outright start that yet. But it's fine. There's also that. Kooky summon ritual. We need to figure out what to do for a kooky summoning ritual. Indeed. Let's see.
Time to go.
First things first. What's she like? She's the only sane person in an organization of dumb himbos, aka the Arataki Itto gang. She has the brain cells, and she's voiced by Jolene from JoJo. So we have a couple of options here. We could do a JoJo summoning ritual and fill the party with exclusively characters whose voice actors are also in JoJo. We could fill it with exclusively himbos. Have Itto climb to the top rock of the Shogun Tower. I like that plan. I like that plan. Just gotta figure out who else goes there. Look up mint chocolate chip cookie. She's not a mint chocolate chip cookie. Let's see.
There are leaves around.
Kazuha?
And I know just...
Shush. Let's see. Who else has been in JoJo? Speedwagon?
Sure.
That alien guy from part 4.
All right, let's head off.
And... Mista.
What's our objective?
Alright. Alright, we've got Itto. Max Middleman's surprisingly not been in JoJo, as far as I can recall. If he has, it was as a more minor character. So I do not remember him being any big fish. We've got Speedwagon, Alien, and Mista. I'd say that's fine for now. Unless anybody has any better ideas on the best summoning ritual party. Oop. No, I do not want that. That. You're gonna do a trial if there is one? Smart. I'll always do the trials eventually, usually off screen. But, again, see all my complaints last time when we had that really cool, battle event. The fact that we don't get too terribly many great party comps for the trial. Like, it's good that they give you something, anything, but it's also really not the best, the best way to test out a new character that they could have. Like, let me guess. Like, if I were to... I'm not gonna do it right now, but let me just guess. Let's see. If we're gonna play as if in Shinobu's trial, let's see who else could be in her party. I'm gonna guess, because it can only be certain characters. It can only be like base game freebie 4 stars that you get. Also, JC, I'm so fucking sorry. I scrolled back in chat a little bit. One, I don't know what the hell happened. There was a spoiler incident apparently. That may or may not have actually been a spoiler incident, but just, again, don't be rude to the mods. They're just being careful. Always just assume the safest option is to just not talk about whatever it is y'all were talking about. I'm going to assume it was about 3 houses or, AI2. Just don't even talk about it. Even if it technically wasn't a spoiler or something I already know, that I probably shouldn't know. Just, why even risk it? Talk about it in spoiler chat. But yeah, I did see your pre-order got canceled. I am so sorry. That is fucking terrible. It has to be, like, Spike Chunsoft tried to say they had no idea what was up. Just a free t-shirt of Young Mizuki thumbing up. Oh, was it not your pre-order? Oh, I thought it was your pre-order for the actual game. My bad. My bad. Sorry, I'm half asleep. 3 Hopes just got leaked. Outstanding. Or no, are you talking about what the spoiler was? I don't know. Whatever. Again. Oh, it was your okay, I'm confused. Whatever, it's fine. Just like, hey, if the game's not out, if I'm not playing the game yet, don't talk about it. Again, let's see. I'm not looking at my screen. I closed my eyes. I'm guessing she has Barbara and maybe Kaya. No? Okay. I was right about Kaya. But yeah, you see what I mean. Oh, the spoilers for the t-shirt. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I wasn't there. Then it's probably just Pump being overzealous again. But, again, just don't... Better safe than sorry. Again, people spoiling stuff has been a very, very bad problem lately. Like, I hate to have to justify / defend people being that strict. But it is just a fact that it has been a very, very bad problem lately. And unfortunately, I would rather just be a fucking Gestapo agent than have it happen for shit I care about. More than it's already happened for stuff I don't care as much about. Alright. Anyway. Let's be stupid. C1 Itto, if he decides to come home early, if he decides to pull an Albedo incident, not gonna cry about it. I have no pity. Itto is one of my best CPS units. His C1's pretty good. But let's try to avoid that. Let's just try to avoid that entirely. Let's try to just get lucky on our first try. And get us a cookie. Would also not be upset with Goro constellations. My Goro is still only C1. So if we could just luck Chad through this and get some good stuff on our first one. What's some good ninja music? What's some good copyright-friendly ninja music? I do not have any Naruto music on my... That's not true. I have some Naruto music on my playlist, but I'm pretty sure playing it would get me in trouble. It's all the openings. Not all, just some of the good ones. The 4Kids One Piece rap, good enough for me! Haven't rolled yet? No, I've been rambling. Good enough for me. Alright. Yo!
There once was a man named Gold Roger.
Oh, I included the intro.
Of the pirates.
Okay, that's fine.
Fame, power, and wealth.
Shout out to Eric Stewart.
Dreams. Before they hung him from the gallows, these were the final words he said.
My fortune is yours for the taking, but you'll have to find it first. I left everything I own in one piece.
Ever since, pirates from all over the
Roll the
world
bass
set
drop.
sail
What do you
for
think
the
I'm waiting for?
grand line, searching for one piece, the treasure that would make their dreams come true.
Yo!
Perfect. Fuck! The One Piece rap was too powerful! Oh no! Oh boy! Oh no! It's fine, I had no pity anyway. Can it be Gene? Can the One Piece rap please be what brings Gene home? Can you imagine? Oh my god. I'm fucking crying. There are fucking tears in my eyes right now. Are you shitting me? Oh my god. Flowers, was it you who suggested that? Was it you who suggested One Piece Flowers? I love you. I finally have a female character with pants. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it. The 4Kids National Anthem? Oh my god, can you do the whatever curse was upon each and every one of us has been lifted. I can't believe Gene is a One Piece fan. Yes, I can. One Piece is the greatest anime! Oh my god, Jason, what are you doing? I'm already a fucking emotional wreck. JC, thank you very much. Good god. I fucking love One Piece. What the fuck? Oh my god, I wanted a cookie and I got the thing that's fucking eluded me for the day I started playing. Are you shitting me? Yeah, Ken, anybody else who is still missing one 5-star from the standard pool who's been playing since launch or near launch like me, holy fucking shit. I'm good. I'll be praying for y'all now. Oh my god. I don't even care that I probably didn't get Shinobu or Agoro in this poll. Oh my god. Bruh. Okay! I'm gonna throw up. Okay. I broke my guarantee in the same role. Oh my god. The One Piece rap. It's too powerful. It's deadass too powerful. Flowers clipped it good. Outstanding. Probably should have kept clipping it, because Jesus fucking Christ. That is probably the best single 10 pull I've ever gotten. I think the only thing that comes close is when I got like 5 4-stars along with Itto. And that time off screen where I got Staff of Home and a Wolf's Gravestone in the same pull. But I still personally think that takes it. That's the first time I've gotten that lucky on the fucking character banner, I'm pretty sure. Let's get another guarantee. I mean, that was 110 pull. That was 110 pull. My pity has already been ruined twice over. I've got nothing to fear but fear itself. Let's full kooky. Yeah, okay, so we've learned that the 4Kids rap is too powerful. Is deadass too powerful to use just for summoning a 4-star. So let's try this honker song that Ninja found. Let's see if this works better for a cookie. We should have a guarantee. We should have a guaranteed 4-star that's actually on the banner this time. Since we just got a lion's roar. Jesus Christ. Jean and Itto are the 4Kids One Piece fans. I believe it. It's just that easy. It's just that fucking easy. Apparently. Can we get a Goro in here too? Can we also get a Goro boy? Can we get a Goro boy? That's fine. Well. Nobody tell Pop. Well, that went just slightly better than I was expecting it to. What is his C1 exactly? Using Royal Descent, he gains 2 stacks of Superlative Super Strength. After 1 second, he'll gain 1 stack for every 0 to 1.5 seconds. That's a lot of math. Within 20 rolls, I got a... As far as... I can't math right now. My brain is fucking dead inside. But I believe I've been told his C1's pretty good. I believe I have been told that C1 is pretty good on him. So we'll take that. Within 20 pulls, I got a really good C1 on one of the best DPSs in the game. A new character, who admittedly, as far as I can tell, is not too good. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, like, that's what I'm saying, I'm bad at math, because that makes it sound like he can charge attack longer. I don't know, man. It means I get a max of 5 stacks, I guess. We got a new 4-star who is apparently not getting very good, but I don't care about that. I like her. I like her look. I like her design. She was cool in the new Archon quest. And this bitch. This absolute bitch. For those somehow not aware, I have C6 Mona. I have C6 Mona, C2 Kaching, C1 everybody else. This bitch has eluded me at every turn, despite losing a pretty substantial number of coin flips. I should change my profile pic to Jean. Done. I will do that. I will totally do that. Okay. What was the stay number? This was, I just changed it. I literally didn't even have it up at first because my Battle Chronicle wasn't loading. But apparently it was day 608, or 602. Oh my god, lady, I have had your weapon ready for you. Well, I had it ready for you, but it's probably better on Kaching, but fuck you know, fuck it, you deserve it. You're a One Piece fan. Jean is a One Piece fan. She deserves it more than Kaching. Use her new costume, absolutely.
Mother's teachings are with me always.
Got that free with the censorship, but I actually really like this one, so we're gonna rock that. Hell yeah! I don't think I'm gonna buy this one. I don't think I actually like this one very much. Like, it's cute, it's fine. It's just something that I feel any desire to pay what, $20, $30 for. Goggle, holy shit! Boy, howdy, did we have a poll or two. We found out that Jean and Itto are One Piece stans. Grr, I don't even know if I have iridescent Veneer pieces ready for you. I was not prepared for you today. I don't even know how to play you. I don't even know what's good on you. I'm going to assume EM and energy recharge, because that's good on most anime units. Anime. Jean is anime. Again, yeah, shout out to Flowers. Flowers is the one who suggested the 4Kids One Piece rap for the victory theme. Can we get a baby Senti gif to join the party in the corner? I've thought about doing that before. There's a cute gif of her playing the trumpet that I kind of wanted to try and crop and add there. Oh my god. That is the most stunned into silence I have been since, I think, Oboe Phoenix. Or Brushel. I was also pretty quiet when I first saw Brushel. Before the insanity kicked in. Before I realized that Brushel was a literal angel. Let's see. Attack, energy recharge, or elemental mastery. She's versatile. She seems like she's pretty gosh dang versatile. Oh yeah, I have an onset ammo goblet somehow. She's actually pretty much almost done. She's actually pretty much almost done. Like, I don't know, it might be smarter to go full EM on her. But she's actually pretty much... Okay, sure. Jean, the planets were aligned. Hello, Neo! I hope you have had a spectacular day. I know I have. Oh my god. Combine her and Bennett's ults. I've heard about doing that. That's like the Sunfire strategy, right? Yeah, that seems like a very, very fun team comp. Oh my god. I love you. I'm sorry to overshadow Kooky. I'm excited Kuki came home so easily too, don't get me wrong. But just getting a Jean and a C1 Itto in the same pool is slightly more poggers, I think.
Good.
The cycle is
On
ended.
to our next objective.
The long international nightmare is finally over. Can you hear it? The pulses of the living. Their ironic rhythm is a grand orchestra. I already have all her shit, too. I pre-farmed for her like a fucking year ago. Like, it was at a time where I wasn't really leveling up anybody else, so I just, like, I fought the Animo Cube an extra 20-something times. Figuring, like, I don't really want to level anyone else right now. I guess I'll go ahead and get Jean's materials. I have had everything ready for her. I have had the gold carpet laid out for this bitch for so long.
As the wind continues to blow, so too shall I continue to fight.
I'm not gonna have enough books, am I? Level up her and Shinobu. You've never fought that Anime Cube too many times. I have fought him at least 20+ times, 3 times over. For Jean, for, Venti, and for Sucrose. Also, yeah, I saw your one comment about Kabuto. Good taste. Yes, you had the correct response to that, whatever episode that was. I forget the exact number. That is, Neo, that is indeed the implication, unfortunately. It's very, very sad to think about. But Kabuto's a pretty depressing series. In several ways. That is indeed the implication, sadly. Yeah, I'm totally about to run out of, what's it called? EXP
Although
book.
we have peace, we must not become complacent. As the acting grandmaster, I must remain vigilant.
Epic ass music for leveling Jean up. Yeah, I'll be able to get her eventually. I just might need to grind EXP books for a day or two. Or I could probably buy some from the Paimon's bargains. Lord knows I should have gotten enough star glitter for it. You have a guide ready for forever. Oh, for Cookie's Hangouts, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have Cookie's Hangouts. Yeah, so she'll get at least a little bit of focus. Hey, Bess, look who I have! I can stop playing the game now. I have nothing else to look forward to. Can you imagine? I have every character. I beat the game. The power of One Piece brought her home. The power of the 4 Kids One Piece rap brought her and a C1 Itto home. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm also gonna run out of money. Uninstalling stream, here we go. I got 2 5-stars in one pull. How the hell am I out of Hilly Trail masks? Yeah, I'm curious. What is... I'm not going to. Don't worry, but... Yeah, I will never get this lucky again. I mean, that's what I said during the Albedo incident. Like, it was unlucky in the sense that I didn't even want him, but, like, in terms of overall Gasha luck, that was absurdly lucky. Like, it will happen again. It'll just take a million years running out of money, just like real life. Life imitates art. Let's see, I've been trying to save up my star glitter lately, hoping that maybe there's some... Yeah, I mean, I was saving it up hoping there was some kind of revamp in the Sumeru patch, where maybe you could, like, buy a 5-star you wanted if you had enough, but now that I have Jean, who gives a shit? But, nonetheless, let's see. buy all that out. At least Daisuke and Kagami are still alive, as well as Yagaruma. Well, Yagaruma, his entire thing is he just wants to keep staying in hell and suffering, so... So, of course, he's still alive, even though his Aibo is dead. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Oh, right, alright, I need to... craft. Oh, do you still need Kaching's secret? Oh shit, my bad. I thought you actually had the full library after you finally got, I think it was Saluki you were waiting on a while back. Like I said, again, whatever. I feel like accounts have to be seeded. I feel like accounts absolutely have to be seeded so that, like, you're more predisposed towards certain 5 stars than others. So that pretty much, unless you're just really lucky, pretty much anybody just playing the game casually, or small dolphins like myself, like, you're always going to get more 5 stars or favor than others. Like me, like my account obviously being seeded for Mona's. Now I won't be mad if I got another Mona. Oh no, I'd be furious. I'll be furious if I ever get another Mona. Just because of how little star glitter you get. If getting a 5-star you already have maxed out gave you like 50 star glitter or some shit, and there was a way to use it to get like a different 5-star that you actually wanted or something, then I'd be fine. But the fact that getting a 5-star you already have maxed out gives you 25 star glitter, that's 5 pulls. That's 5 pulls when the 5-star pity is 70 to 90. That is ridiculous.
I am still not good enough. Ever since I met you, I have been indebted to you for your assistance.
Stop freaking out. Stop freaking out me.
Gratitude.
I know we're excited about Jean, but
forgive my
please.
selfishness, not as the acting Grand Master, but as Jean. I hereby swear that my sword shall always go with you.
Damn right it will. We waited long enough for you. We ain't letting you go now. As much as you want a stronger Itto, the next character has your full attention, like laser focus, Kazuha. Yeah, once again, anybody who maybe is deeper into pity than I was, again, I was like barely, what, how much pity was that actually? It's not gonna update yet, but. That was like that was not even 10 pity. That was not even 10 pity. If you're not like that. No? Oh, Klee? Someone more aligned with your style. Klee is also up. Yoimiya? You like Yoimiya? Yeah, if you're deeper into pity than I was, and just more stingy on gems in general, don't be stupid. If you do not want Itto, like, at all, and if you're not okay with getting constellations on Itto, don't do what I did.
If you haven't mastered the basics, then there's no
Oh,
point in trying to
Hazo.
discuss it.
Oh, you want Hazo. Okay, my bad. I forgot about him.
Certificate.
Since he's only a
Show you
4-star, my
actually
bad.
knows-
Yeah, as I said, like, he is, Hazo is going to be on Kazuha's banner more than likely, apparently. So I will probably be rolling for him as well, because I'd also be okay with getting C1 Kazuha. That is also one of my most used units. Stop moaning, Shinobu. You're freaking me out. Oh, yeah, because he's male Fuhua. Yeah, understandable. You clearly saw the peak of the stream today, so you're gonna sleep, gamer! I mean, I can't argue with that. Nothing's gonna top that for a while. Like I said,
I have
Albedo
an
was...
intermediate certificate, which means that I'm qualified to handle most problems. Is there anything I can help you with?
Albedo was Christmas of 2020? So that was... a year and a half ago? Something like that. I can't math right now. Again, my brain is mush. Like, my brain was already mush because I just woke up. And then those polls happened, so I'm just fucking... Blech. I'm just thinking about One Piece in my head. Oh my god! I have no money! I have no money! Oh no! Well, we tried. We've got 5 of our 6 free pulls. Again, forgive me! I was not expecting that. I was not expecting, 2 characters to have to level up today. Good god, I'm going to hard 4-star pity on this. Whatever. I used up my good luck, it's fine. I really, really used up my good luck. That's fine. I saw the files leaked for 3 hubs. Yeah. I will be, again. Like I said, I'm not sure what happened. I apologize if Pump or whoever else was on mod duty was too overzealous in getting rid of stuff, but again, just the fact is the game files have leaked now, so stuff's out in the wild. We've had a lot of issues with spoilers, so just it's better safe than sorry. All right, let's get this rhythm minigame thing over with. Because it apparently has voice acting.
But there doesn't seem to be a festival going on anywhere near here.
Wait a minute, this isn't a parade? I will be skipping the Xenoblade 3 Direct. I do not trust them.
What'd they do this time?
They said they were throwing a festival, and then didn't actually. Yeah, I'm excited for that game, so thus I've decided to not watch anything besides the reveal trailer, because even if it's something that ends up being like comparatively minor, or happens relatively early, the fact is just that they revealed Mithra. They revealed Mithra pretty early on in a trailer for Xenoblade 2. I'd rather not deal with that.
Should we go ask the Doshin? Maybe they'll know something.
Oh, do you need a hand with anything?
I hope it's good. Anybody who is planning on watching it, if you just want to say, hey, Nova, this game's gonna be Kino, and I'll be like, I know.
What? A festival? I haven't heard anything about a festival coming up.
Oh, I should probably mute my computer audio so there's no echo.
Could you be
No,
more
we're not
specific?
blasting the One Piece rap.
What festival are you talking about exactly?
It's the almighty Arataki!
Almighty Arataki?
When you played Xenoblade 2, yeah, no info going on, so you were actually surprised. Your Rare Blade actually surprised you? Yeah, I can imagine.
It's the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival, organized by the Arataki Gang.
Yeah, just like I said, even if it's something that gets revealed relatively early, because Mithra was relatively early in the grand scheme of things, but just like, why even spoil it?
The same Arataki
It's still a
gang
really
who made
cool
a scene
thing.
at the Iridori Festival. So you're here for the unauthorized, unprofessional, and unofficial event, huh?
What? No, it's not anything. It's the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival.
Yeah, I gotcha. No need to keep rehashing the name. I think I know what this is about. Let me bring you up to speed. So we saw the members of the Arataki gang here a few days ago, and they were busy at work leaving piles of hideous things all
I'll say
over
later,
the
Bess,
place.
don't worry, we'll watch some One Piece later, we have
They claimed be
to.
hosting a grand event, big enough to rival the Iridori Festival.
We
I think that must be the one
absolutely
you're
have to watch
talking
some
about.
One Piece tonight
I asked
after
them a couple
that.
of questions, and it quickly became clear that
Fucking
they had
nonsense.
no permit to host the event, no proof of venue hire, and surprise,
Do we have
no
content?
record of having
Dusk,
registered
we
the
have
event
better
at the
than
police
content.
station.
We have a
If
gene!
that isn't the definition of an unauthorized, unprofessional and unofficial festival, I don't know what is. According to the rules,
Yeah!
we had to force them to
We
shut
got
down
Jean
the
and C1 Itto in one temple.
Let by my guess.
The 4Kids One Piece rap got her home. Jean
No,
and
actually,
Itto are One Piece
Seeing that
fans.
they had no prior experience organizing events, and they'd at least go
It was
into the time
poggers.
preparing a safety plan. We
How
just
many endings
gave
for the
them a
hangout?
warning.
Sure.
Safe?
Yeah, you can go ahead and link me the guide whenever.
Ah,
I can go ahead and have that on
pretty
tap.
responsible.
Anyway, if you're looking for the Arataki gang, you could try going to Amakane Island, which is a venue designated by the Yashiro Commission for use in all kinds of festivals, big and small. It was established to try and encourage community
I
cultural
think
events.
people clipped it.
The application process is much simpler there. And
Yeah!
We told the Arataki gang about that. If they still want to host their event,
Jean
that's
stands
gonna be
One
their best
Piece
option.
and bananas.
This whole thing is starting to sound like a non-starter. But since we've come this far, we
Thank you
might
very
as well
much,
go
Duff.
and take a look at Amakane Island.
Let me get your name nice and centered. Jesus Christ. There's 5 endings. Okay, cool.
I should really make a decision.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't max out Shinobu. I'll try to at least use her a little bit if there's any combat involved in her endings. And, obviously we're gonna be spending some time with her, but, like, I mean... Come on. Look at that smile. Look at that smile! She knows what she did! She knows how long she took to come home! This coy bitch, she knows exactly what she did. That is way further away than I thought. I literally just sat at my screen in silence with my jaw open. waiting for the One Piece rap to end. Episode titled Jean and Itto, the One Piece stands. I mean, it's gotta be something like that. Has to be something involving One Piece or 4Kids or Jean and Itto or both. I love this outfit. Again, I'm still very confused, admittedly. Like, when these outfits first got revealed, I saw a lot of comments for Jean in particular, of all people, saying, yeah, a Grandmaster would not dress like that. And I'm like, how was she dressed? Oh no! She has slight cleavage. What a harlot! Am I right? I just like the color balance of this one better.
Same situation as earlier. The Arataki gang is nowhere in sight. There should be a Yashiro Commission representative here. Let's go and ask him.
Do I feel the same way about XA the Kabuto fans feel about Christmas? Probably. Yeah. Those both of those big deaths did take place on Christmas. Can somebody please, like, cameo Max Middleman? Like, pay him to sing the One Piece rap?
How can I help?
You like the button-up shirt underneath? It's a nice blue? Exactly, yeah, like a dark navy, yeah.
Ah, yes. You must be here for the almighty Arataki whatchamacallit festival too. Yep. Madam Kujo Sara of the Tenryo Commission and Uemiya of Naganohara Fireworks have both been here so far.
Yo!
Uemiya noticed them getting
Sara's
the venue
here?
ready when she was here to deliver some fireworks.
Sara
guess
showed
she
up for
got
the
curious
festival?
and went to
Yo,
go check it out.
poggers.
As to what Madam
Giving
Kujo
fuel
Sara
to the
was here
Itto
for,
Sara shippers.
I'm not quite sure.
Whoa, so other people got here before us? Oh, that's a good sign. So, where's the Arataki gang now?
Unfortunately, since there's no space available at any official venues at the moment, we had to allocate them to a tiny beach at the northwest part of the island. If only they'd applied earlier, we could have given them a better location. Head northwest. You'll see them.
This is surreal. Oh my god. It's hilarious when the Puritans think they can get whatever on Hoyoverse in its apartments without any CCP connections, right?
You finally made it.
Hi, Itto.
I was just wondering when you'd be showing up. Next thing I know, boom, there you are. Oh boy, am I happy to see you. Look at this venue. What do you think? Is this a prime location or what?
I don't know, is it?
It's surrounded by sea, the air is as fresh as it gets, there's no noise pollution from the city, and the views are simply spectacular.
The venue is situated against the backdrop of Amakane Island, where you can enjoy exclusive access to the festival and culture center's first-rate equipment.
With excellent transport links by sea and land, getting where you need to be is highly convenient, whether you're traveling by foot or by boat.
That's pretty nice. I'm shocked they let you guys do this, honestly.
The moment I set eyes on this venue, I knew this was the one.
If you say so, honey.
It was the moment that changed the world.
Give it up for the boss!
Clearly you're only here because the Tenryo Commission sent you away.
All right, let's get down to business. I invited you all here to attend the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival! A highly important festival, I might add.
Yeah,
oh, I'm
boss
sure.
said the first goal of the festival is to promote the Arataki gang and recruit new members.
You feel like they're gonna sell me a
It's to
timeshare?
celebrate Shinobu's graduation.
Would not
And
surprise
last but
me.
not least, it makes up for all the previous team-building events that were canceled due to insufficient funding.
3 festivals in one? Wow.
Akira, we can leave that last point out from now on.
Where is Shinobu?
The thing with festivals is, you gotta get out there and promote them far and wide if you want to get a good crowd. So, Shinobu's handing out flyers.
Hey! Shinobu's supposed to be the star of the show, isn't
I was gonna say, I thought this was festival was in her honor. What are you doing, Fivehead?
Hey, I'm hard at work too. I'm entertaining guests.
What?
Boss
Yes!
actually just got back.
He said he was expecting you to
The
arrive
only
any
people
second,
here are your
so he
gang!
came back specially to welcome you.
Until then, he was out there with Shinobu working hard to bring more people to the festival.
Oh, just doing my duty. Nothing more, nothing less.
Good God, they need to make his arms thicker. Do you see that shit?
actually did some serious work for once.
You were never gonna make him a full bar, but just good God, make his arms
Just
a little
puny little
thicker.
flying lavender melon to stoop to the level of childish name-calling. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
I heard your not girlfriend showed up.
Oh, you mean that stupid Tengu? Yeah, I hesitated, but, I sent her an invitation. I cannot believe how ungrateful she is. Get this, she came all the way out here just to put up a bulletin board and write a load of baloney on it.
Oh yeah,
claiming
Itto was the
visitors need to
Christmas
be
banner, yeah.
cautioned. She even warned us not to change it. It's blatant bullying of the gang, that's what it is. One day, I'm gonna defeat that Tengu fair and square, in broad daylight, in the middle of the street. She'll get what's coming to her.
Dude, she's a 4-star and not a
So,
very good one. I don't know
compadre,
why
you
you're
got any
struggling
questions
so
about
much
this
against her.
festival?
You and Mia showed up too?
The owner of Naganohara Fireworks? Chatting with her is a real blast. She only found out about our festival because she happened to be delivering some fireworks to Amakane Island. She really liked what we were trying to do here and came to pass on her best wishes.
Aw.
She even said she'll provide some fireworks for us next time.
You and Mia's a
Looks
good
like
girl.
the Arataki gang should make sure to keep good ties with Naganohara Fireworks in the future. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
I meant to say, using Yoimiya along with Yelan, holy shit! One of my favorite new combinations. Like, I've seen some people try to say she's better with Shinsho, and maybe that's slightly true if your Shinsho is built properly, but I don't know. Something about using her with Yelan felt a lot more satisfying.
A ton of totally awesome stuff! See that hill over there? That's Sing-Along Hill. stand at the top.
You weren't much of a fan of Tendo. I love Tendo, but just because he's so perfect and such a pompous dick, and doesn't really have a character arc because he's already perfect at the start of the show.
And these boxes, plenty of space.
It's like Tendo is not a character in the sense that he has no real growth. Tendo is more of the type of character who inspires those around him.
Here, feast your eyes on this. Just between you and me, this little treasure was sourced through a top-secret channel. They said it's a prized hand drum that once belonged to a renowned Onmyoji, and it's worth 8
He's a mentor.
million.
Yeah, he's almost more of a mentor without actually being a mentor.
And the fact that the vendor and I kind of had a connection. Her words, not mine. She gave me a generous discount. And
like,
only
without
asked for
Tendo, people like
800,000
Kagami
more.
would not be able to reach
8 million to 800,000?
the heights they do.
Sounds suspiciously like a scam.
I heard him singing.
Duh. Oldest trick in the book, right?
He's sung before.
I spotted the damage on the edge right
He sings
away.
to you on your
Practically
birthday.
Screamed, defective product alert! Ooh, we have a connection. Give me a break. So I haggled hard and took her down to 80 G's. Practically a steal.
Have I heard of Spider-Man Lotus? I had never heard about it until yesterday when all of a sudden my timeline was covered in it. I have no idea what it is, but apparently everybody involved with it is racist.
Still, it's pretty impressive that you could actually afford something worth 80,000 mora. Good for you, bullchucker.
Please stop calling him that.
It's only 80,000 mora. What do you take me for?
I put in 20 grand.
Me too.
Our lavender melon sweet potatoes.
How come
Looks
I
like how
had
you
to pay
cook Japanese
30
sweet
grand?
potatoes. It's possible.
20 grand plus 20 grand plus 30 grand. You really are a bullchucker. You extorted 80 grand from your gang members and didn't pay for yourself.
You might want to check your mathematics there. I paid my share, you know. I paid the last 10 grand. All right, good chat, but we should wrap things up. It's getting late. I should go rendezvous with Shinobu. The festival's just getting started. We need to keep plugging it to get a bigger crowd.
Y'all are
Take care of the
terrible.
hand drum, all right? Oh, and if you want to try out the drum along at
The
any
director
point,
and lead
this is
actor
your
did a
guy.
lot of racist comments. Outstanding.
Laters, compadre.
Can't believe Itto commits tax fraud. I can. He's a One Piece fan.
I'm Genta, the Arataki Drum Along Festival Welcome Ambassador. Are you ready for your drum along performance?
I don't know, man. Some
Oh,
of these
I
look
almost
kind of
forgot.
hard.
There's something that Boss forgot to mention to you about this hand drum. Since none of us really know if it's in tune or not, please test it out first. That way, it'll sound better when you deliver your final performance. Go on, give it a try.
Okay. Okay. Actually screaming the N-word, outstanding. That's fucked up. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, look at these! Using all the trailers from their character demos. And the music from their character demos. That, as far as I know, for some reason has not been released, like, properly. Bruh. Oh my god, look at the Klee one! Aww. I think that actually is from Kazuha's character demo. The problem is that it's the one shot in his character demo that's just his splash art.
Me? Gungaga.
Taika no Totsujin? Apparently.
I'm Genta. Are you ready for your drum along performance?
Showtime.
Let the drum along begin!
Let's see how bad this is. This looks kind of hard. But then again, I see now that there's some kind of custom aspect to it. You passed all difficulties? Oh god! What the fuck? Okay. Immediately, it's time to fix the sync. No, you know what it is? You know what it is, actually. This is very clearly something designed... One, this is very clearly something designed more for keyboards than the the PS5 controller. Two, I think what's honestly fucking me up is the fact that, well, I guess that makes sense. I guess the way it is does make more sense, but just it's kind of awkward. Is there any way to customize the buttons? Gonna assume no. The sync is off? I don't think it's that. It's actually not that. It is actually not that. It is actually deadass just the buttons. Those button combinations are just slightly awkward on the on this controller. Oh, no. No, I'm good. It's late, you think? I don't know how to fix that. They've been doing it early with the drum. I know. Where do I get rewards? Did I do so bad that I just didn't get any?
I'm Genta. Are you ready for your drum? You noticed it too. It looks exactly like time's changing. The boss definitely got that. What are you gonna do? Are you ready for your Let the drum.
Oh god, that's actually even worse. Calibration value? I don't know what y'all are talking about. If that seems off to all of y'all, I apologize, but that part was actually fine for me. Again, it was just the buttons. Like, I was not fucking up because I was pressing the buttons and it wasn't timing it right. I was fucking up because I was pressing the wrong buttons. I think y'all are giving me a little too much credit. Like, it was actually honestly fine. I'm just confused how I get rewards. I just did that bad, apparently.
Oops.
Descantus is 3 stars. Okay, no, that was still... Okay. I don't know what went wrong with Kazuha's. Maybe it's because I restarted and then backed out. Oh, you like Daisuke. Stop being tsundere. Don't mind her. She's just warped out. Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Like, Let's see. Let's see. Why is that like a Mega Man boss? Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to get back to that thing I was in before, but whatever. Again, it's fine. It seems pretty forgiving. It seems pretty goddamn forgiving. I'll get it later. I'll get it later. I started late. The first try challenge? No. I don't know what that even means. Yeah, I see no reason not to... if Genshin actually lets you do an event and start on the pro difficulty, just do it. Because there are a lot of events where they force you to do the shittier ones. I was on it. Well, it said calibration. That wasn't what I had before. But again, I genuinely don't think that's the issue. It's just that having to... It's hard to describe. It's hard to describe, but just rest assured that the button layout on the PS5 controller is very awkward. I get it. Like, it technically makes the most sense for the way they did it, at least for the default. The other one's even worse. Oh, all pro first try? Do I have Shao? I do. He's very fun. That's the challenge. Well, I did it.
I do apologize. As I've explained before, it's a constant battle for Mr. Arataki with his mental instability.
Despite what Kazuha has to say otherwise, I did do it.
And I can assure you that he regularly feels very remorseful about that too. Exactly.
Ending too? Okay, sounds good.
That's why he has such a big heart for other people struggling with similar issues. The Arataki support group was actually founded precisely to try and bring something positive out of that. Yes, all of them are good, honest people underneath. It's just a shame that they still haven't found a cure after all this time. Oh, but no, not me. I'm not a sufferer.
You sure about that?
Just the person I need. Mr. Uesugi, my friend here can confirm everything I've told you about Mr. Arataki. To put it simply, he experiences strong emotion more acutely than most and easily becomes highly excitable. And deep down inside, all the members of the Arataki support group are some of the most down-to-earth, kind-hearted people you could ever meet.
I suppose that's true. But that's besides the point. But that's not the full story.
Even the Traveler is here to vouch for the Arataki gang. So you're saying we've had them wrong all this time?
Okay, fine, I'll play along. Otherwise, how would they be able to keep Shinobu? She would have left them.
You make a good point. You know, I heard Yoriki Owada saying how the Arataki gang's deputy has studied abroad and is well-versed in the law. I was wondering why someone with that much talent would choose to stay with the Arataki gang. Here's the thing, though. We have solid evidence that those three were illegally posting flyers everywhere, and we've received a lot of complaints from members of the local community. I appreciate what you're saying and everything. I'm just not sure I can let them off so easily.
Please accept my sincere
Then let them off
apologies
hardly.
once again for all of that. Mamoru and the others probably believed that they would be able to reach more people in need this way. Unfortunately, they were so eager to help that they ended up causing more problems than they solved. The Arataki support group assumes full responsibility.
Do I want to Soul Hackers English cast? I saw it.
Tidy living environment
I did see an announcement on Twitter. It's alright.
But with only myself available, I'm afraid that it could
I know
take
who
a
all of them
very
are
long
except
time
for
to
the
remove all
guy with the
flyers.
hat.
Having their help would have made things much quicker.
Seems like a good
I'm
cast.
just a little concerned that if progress is too slow, the complaints will only keep coming, which ultimately only makes more work for you and your colleagues.
All right, fine. I'll go fetch them, but don't think I'm gonna make a habit of this.
Finally, we're saved.
Hey! I knew Shinobu wouldn't abandon us!
What up? The Arataki gang is back in town!
You are all losers.
Sorry, they're getting a little overexcited.
Hey, Chloe! Thank you
Alright,
very
guys.
much for the
Make sure you
15
get every
months.
last one
Continue
of
to
those
enjoy your
flyers back,
Arcamonicas
okay?
and emotes.
And don't forget
Excited
to
for 3
apologize to
hopes,
the
you and me
residents
both.
ask for forgiveness.
I assure you, there won't
Looking
be
forward to
any
going back to my
problems.
roots.
Will there, guys?
Yes. No problems.
We'll be sure to get the job done.
Granted, if the poll is any indicator, we're going to be going in opposite order this time, but hey, that's
I
fine.
really hope letting them go was
I'm
the
actually
right
totally
decision.
cool getting clown shoes out of the way
Better
first.
not cause any more trouble.
Is it a tie?
All right then, Shinobu.
Except for 5 hours after a whole lot of sleep deprivation, fucking same.
Yeah.
Wait, what
We better
poll?
be quick,
In the Discord, we currently have a poll going on to decide which route we play first. Last I checked, Black Eagles was winning, but it is it is completely possible that it is tied since I woke up.
Lavender melons. 5 days ago, you angered the whole neighborhood by hosting the great sing-along in the middle of the night. And today, you go plastering flyers
Also, yeah,
all over
Chloe, you
town.
missed it. I fucking, I got Jean and C1 Itto in one 10 poll by playing the One Piece
No more
rap.
excuses. You know, I had
It was
real plans
magical.
at OU restaurant today, but it looks like you guys need a little.
And then
slap
one
on the
more
wrist
10 poll and we
first.
got Shinobu.
Help! Please, you don't want to do this.
We
You
ate
just left us in
very good
jail
tonight.
instead.
Multiple routes is not surprising. Yeah, again, I still wish I still kind of would have preferred to not even know that, but it's fine, again, because it lets me do the poll to make sure that, you know, to ask you what we want to do first. It's fine. I'm just gonna back away slow.
Are you serious?
You got nothing but Yanfei the last banner, I'm so
Please
sorry.
Calm down. Calm down.
What looks simpler? Hypercast off or 0-2? I mean, with the caveat that simpler does not equal good, because I don't really like either of those final forms, but 0-2 is basic.
There we go.
0-2 is the most basic bitch final form ever, and I really don't like that one. We got Black Parade Hubert. We're getting Black Parade Hubert, that is all I care about. You can now get back to your original plan for the day.
You got off lightly. I have more important things to do today. We'll finish this off tomorrow. Is that clear?
Yanfan. That's if Yanfei and Yelan did the fusion dance. It's fine.
Do we have to?
Yes, you do, bitch.
Excuse me?
Got it. We'll leave you to your other plans.
Don't argue with her. You know better.
Why did you just stand there and watch?
You only know the guy with the hack as a B-stars. He plays the deer guy. Oh, okay. I've seen clips of him yelling. He seems alright. Besides the fact that he calls the wolf guy Legoshi, or Legoshi, instead of Legosi, which is obviously the actual reference with his name, but that English dub might be terrible in terms of direction, so fuck you, I guess. Just get it out of the way, dude.
I guess that's true. And the longer she puts it off...
You're fine, Chloe. It happens.
But she said there'll be more to come tomorrow.
Japanese names are hard.
Oh, if only Shinobu was busy tomorrow.
It's Fujo bait? What are you talking about? Ivy likes that show, and Ivy's not a Fujo.
Somehow. So she still has things left to do tomorrow. That sounds kind of risky.
Ivy's not an even bigger Fujo than I am. That's crazy.
Even Boss wouldn't be able to protect us.
Would he? Yeah, if Shinobu ever found out it was us... I don't even want to think about it.
I'm only half Fujo. Ivy is like at least 3/4. Put a stop to it if Shinobu ever found out. Or put a stop to it before she finds out.
No way. We won't do anything bad. We're just gonna go and have a look and, you know...
You just woke up from an accident. Me.
It's
Hey, Chloe, I'm the same way.
We can't just sit here and do nothing.
Like I woke up 2 minutes before I started streaming.
Why don't you come and watch?
And then the double 5-star happened.
Yeah.
And my brain's just been fried ever since, like more than usual.
Maybe it'll give us some other ideas. Also, if the Traveler's there, we can probably talk our way out if we get discovered.
Okay then. From what Shinobu was just saying now, she should be heading to the Uyu restaurant. Let's quietly follow her and just see how it goes.
Uyu? You're a dub guy, but you're not vibing with Anya from Spy Family? I've not heard any. I don't think I've seen a single actual clip from it. Just reaction images and GIFs. But I mean, that's perfectly fine. Like you can respect the dubbing industry and still actually critique performances if one's not up to snuff. In fact, that makes you a higher authority on it. I saw the pop-up parades, yeah. I'm very sad that one of them's just Edelgard again when she's already one of the few characters with a figure.
Maybe they're upstairs.
But hey, hopefully a good sign of things to come. I can't afford them anyway.
We should go up there.
If I get
up first.
If I get any figures anytime soon, all I want is to be able to keep my pre-order for Goro.
This is Miss Kuki Shinobu, whom I've recommended to you before.
Go up here and talk to two people.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kuki Shinobu.
I have that really nice
studied
feral
law in Liyue,
Loki
so while I
version
couldn't
Goro
claim to be an
figure
expert,
pre-ordered.
I do have a
It's like
rudimentary grasp of the
$200.
basics.
I should not be buying him. I am still in the red for my
looking forward
PC
to
goal,
working
technically.
I can assure you that she
But
is exceptionally
you
capable.
understand my
All
problem.
the Doshin from the police station have vouched for her abilities.
Well, with such a glowing endorsement, I'm almost tempted to ask you if you'd like to start right away, Miss Kuki.
Goro is too important to the channel history.
But perhaps we can discuss the role in
I feel like I
detail
have
over
to
a
make an
meal
exception
before
for him.
deciding how well I'm suited to the role.
Oh, forgive me for getting ahead of myself. You're quite right, Miss Kuki. Let's continue this discussion as we dine, or the food will get cold.
It's quite understandable to be hungry for top
Can't blame me, yeah.
Akira, Genta, did you hear that? Is Shinobu at a job interview?
Akechi did nothing wrong. You're exactly right. Goro
Never
did
thought I'd see
everything
that
wrong.
Self-important Tengu acting so polite. Who's that other woman they're with? Some big shot official?
Well, duh. That Tengu is the Shogunate's general. So that other lady.
Yeah, nothing to apologize for. It's yours back, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
Well, whoever it is, it looks like
Uh.
Shinobu is gonna take a new job with the Shogunate. You heard him. The job's practically hers already.
But without Shinobu, What's gonna happen to the Arataki gang?
I'll be hoping you have a good anniversary,
We
Fusion.
gotta do something quick.
I have no
Let's go tell the
reason.
boss.
I mean, I hope Genshin
We
has a
should
better
be looking for
anniversary just on
Onikabuto
principle.
nearby.
Just by the virtue of that it can't be much worse than their first year. But, like, the main thing I wanted out of a Genshin anniversary was to be able to choose a 5-star. And I don't really have a need for that anymore. I could get constellations on her. I've heard Jean's even better at higher constellations. So, if I ever get more, would not be too upset. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. The sharp stick in the eye is Mona. Is he out here? You need a clear rerun? I believe she is getting one next patch. I believe you should be getting your wish very soon. Oh, you have the same birthday as her? That's cute. No secret achievement, then? Not for this. I guess I'll try to get it during a different ending. Because right now I'm just doing what the guide tells me to get the one you recommended going for first.
Boss! Bad news, boss! Really bad!
Yeah, Klee's a very good girl. She is still one of my favorite characters in the game. I adore her. I would not still be playing this game if not for her.
The Arataki gang, remember? It ain't bad news till we show up, am I right? So come on, what's up?
It's Shinobu.
Yeah, current rumor mill is that she and Kazuha
Shinobu's gonna go work for the Tengu.
will be getting a rerun together in the first
Shinobu
half
found
of
a
the
new
next
job?
patch.
You have got to be kidding me.
Along with Heizo being on both their banners.
No, it's true, boss. We saw her at the interview with our own eyes, didn't we?
Once I get achievement in the sending, everything else is through ending. Oh, okay, shit, my bad. Okay, so I should have talked to them. Oops. Well. Sara was there, however.
That slimy. I knew that Tengu had her greedy eyes on Shinobu. I mean, she's obviously jealous of the Arataki gang's top-class talent, but now she's trying to poach my people? Ah, that thieving Tengu!
Calm down, Golden Ryan. Maybe we should ask about it first?
But they're already asking her for a start date. It's in the bag. The interview is clearly just a formality.
Extra 5
based on my
primo
experience
gems.
in
Yeah, I'm
living
not
in
too
Woods for 3
heartbroken
days,
about it.
I know for a fact that they will have been plotting this for a long time by now.
Couldn't this all just be a misunderstanding?
Oh, there is no way she... Well, actually, you know what? You could be right. She does get treated pretty well in the Arataki gang. I mean, every time we win some snacks...
Oh my fucking god,
But I
give
heard
Max
that
a
day's
raise.
salary in the Shogunate is enough to buy a week's worth of snacks for the whole gang.
Yeah, but still, in the Arataki gang, we have a more relaxed working
He's a
environment. don't
fucking
we?
idiot.
Seriously, have you ever seen that Tengu smile? No! She always has that same sour look on her face.
We seem to be the only ones who are relaxed, no? Every time we get caught,
Jesus
Shinobu's the one who has
Christ.
to come and get us out.
New ship. Itto's got quite a few valid ships at this
After we
point.
got
It's kind of
arrested
nuts.
For posting flyers this time, Shinobu finally had enough.
This would drive me mad too.
Wait, so it's not a misunderstanding then?
I didn't say that.
It's all our fault. We made Shinobu angry and now she's found a new job. Boss, what are we gonna do? Without Shinobu, the Arataki gang won't survive.
As long as y'all are aware
All
of
right,
that.
you guys, come with me. We'll go door to door and apologize, and we'll tear down all the flyers.
What? But boss, it took you months to make those.
Don't you think I know that? I know what it took. We have to show Shinobu we're truly sorry, and this is...
Good God.
Boss!
I love this man. Get fucked, Akira.
Also, I need you to do something for me.
What's up?
Go find Shinobu and tell her you want an interview. If you tell Shinobu that you want to join us, suddenly she'll have a whole different outlook on the future of the Arataki gang. With you and Shinobu as my trusty number 2s and Arataki numero uno Itto running the show, we'd be unstoppable. The Shogunate would have a tough time competing with us then, huh?
Whoa, nice one, boss.
She literally just wants to read manga, dude. I don't know why you're so competitive with her.
What do you say, partner?
Alright, just this once.
Okay. I'll leave Shinobu to you then. Boys,
You're lucky you're handsome.
we've got some apologies to make.
What's my first step to becoming an outstanding adventurer?
All right then. You can expect us to be in touch very soon to follow up, Miss Kuki.
It's getting late. I should get back. I hope that the next time we meet, we'll be at the headquarters of the Tenryou Commission.
Thank you. I'm truly honored.
Lumine is being brought into the world of crime. Ah, yes.
Huh?
The
When
Arataki
did you
crime
get here?
family. Truly nefarious. I didn't see anything.
Huh? Whatever. What did you want? Have Genta and the guys caused a scene again?
I want to join your club.
An interview. You want to join the Arataki gang? You haven't consumed any strange substances, have you?
That is a very PG-13 way of asking, are you high? I am super serial right now, Shinobu.
So this isn't a joke. Huh. That kind of makes this even more concerning. It's not like you don't know the Arataki gang.
Oh
so
wait,
what's
you're
got
serious? Let me
you?
laugh even harder.
I mean, what sparked your interest in joining?
I like the culture.
I see. Well, enjoying it from the outside is one thing, but actually being in the gang is a whole different story.
You
I
just
have to
watched
go
the
into
clip with the
town to
One
take
Piece
care of
rap
some
and you
routine
scared
gang
your cat
business.
laughing
You
poggers.
can come with me. Consider it your internship. After that, if you still want to join us,
that might just be one of my new favorite moments in the history of the channel. Not even because I finally got Jean. I mean, obviously that made it, but just the fact that of all things brought her home. Like, who would have thought?
we'll see how it goes.
Jean and Itto were there for the locker room incident. Oh god, this hole's going too deep. Oh, why is it all connected?
Ah, Shinobu. Can I get you anything?
No thanks, Mr. Shimura. I'm actually here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang for the whole posting flyers.
Hi, Rick! Yeah!
Oh, that.
I got
about
Jean
it.
and
Your boss
C1
and his pals
Itto in
already
the
came
same
to
10 pool.
apologize. Not only did they take down all the
By
flyers,
playing the One
they cleaned
Piece
up the
rap.
shop for me too.
Wait, are you sure that was the Arataki gang? Did the leader have horns on his head?
The legend!
Sure did. Ah,
Our long
looks like at
international
long last,
nightmare is
they've
finally
turned over
over.
a new leaf.
How?
I need to change the stream title. I forgot. It's your influence at work, girl.
I find this all very hard to believe. Let's head to Tsukumomono Grocery.
Yeah, people have already clipped it. If you're interested in re-experiencing it. Flowers was pretty quick to clip that. Flowers is the one who suggested the One Piece rap. Flowers, the true MVP today. You got her. We got her and C1 Itto in one 10 pull, and then I did one more and we got Kuki. No Goro constellations, sadly. I was kind of hoping for Goro constellations, but this is this is way fucking better. You got C2 Kaching and Zero Cookie. Oh no. Zero Cookie as in you got C0, so you got at least one, or you got no cookies whatsoever. If no cookies whatsoever, I'm so sorry. That sucks. But at least you lost your coin flip to somebody, so you can hopefully save up for somebody good. And with a guarantee.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. What can I do for you?
Sorry, Miss Aoi. I'm here on behalf of the Arataki gang regarding the incident with the flyers.
Oh, the flyers? A bunch of guys came by and cleaned them up already. They also kept loudly proclaiming that they were gonna compensate me in full if it was the last thing they did. This whole
Just
thing
Zero
really
Cookie, I'm
wasn't a
so
huge
sorry.
deal, so I told them that if they really
Yeah, you
wanted
got
to
a
make it up to
Electro
me,
Sword
they
user
could
at
just buy
least.
something from the shop. They huddled together and discussed
Yeah,
it
at
for a
least
while.
she's in the standard
And in the
pool.
end, they bought the
Like,
most
I know I'm not one to talk because I
expensive
always
item
try
in
to
the
get this
store.
the new 4 stars
of them
even,
had
but
to empty
she'll come home
to get
eventually,
enough more.
hopefully.
What the? Have they really had a change of heart?
Your teaching was not in vain. You see, they can be taught.
There's one more person we need to apologize to. Let's go.
Sometimes you can fix stupid. It's very rare, but you can. Also, once again, I'm gonna yell about color variations for the gliders because it's just slightly off. Like, this glider is close to matching her color scheme, but her little overcoat cape thingy is more of a dark teal than a dark blue. So it's not quite there, and I jumped too far down. Oh, right here. Sorry, kid, you're very short. I missed you.
Guess what? The guy with the horns came to see me, and he gave me back all the snacks he won off me yesterday.
Oh, Itto, you and your stealing candy from children.
Well, I also brought some snacks. You can take them too. Then you'll have extra in case they come to play cards with you again.
A small boy named Shota. Ha 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 ha.
Promise they're never gonna take my
Very
snacks
clever.
again.
Is this really the same Arataki gang I know?
Very clever
I have to see
game.
it with my own eyes.
Huh? Look, they're down there right now.
This better be the canon route. I usually try to go for the quote-unquote worst ones first.
Unbelievable.
So don't be surprised if this shit's about to blow up in their faces somehow. Or make Shinobu mad.
Hey, are you posting flyers again?
No, we're innocent. We're cleaning them up.
You Tenryo Commission types.
Oh my fucking
Maybe if you open
god,
your eyes,
I'm
you'd see that
sorry!
people can change. Ever think of that?
I'm sorry, can we just stop and appreciate what that flyer actually looks like, bruh? Self-portraits are my passion. Oh my god.
Playing the blame game before you even understand the situation. No wonder you're always.
You wonder if Chi-Chi will like the One Piece rap. That remains to be seen. We'll have to test that. That worked out so well that we're gonna have to keep using it now the next time we roll. So we'll see who else comes home to it.
Sorry, Doshin. Please don't mind them. They're just a little overexcited.
Shinobu and the Traveler. We're saved.
I know how preposterous it sounds, but they have in fact been cleaning up the
Ever feel a little
flyers.
irritated knowing we don't have too much
Numerous
backstory
witnesses in
for
this
Juka and
area
her
can
grandmother?
attest to that.
No.
But I just
There's
heard about
a
street gang who's been
as I've
reported
gone on
for
record
posting
saying,
flyers. And look at
there's
this thing.
a lot of problems with Kabuto.
This
Kabuto
clearly
is
the guy with the
not a
horns.
well-written show
The
at all.
expression is identical.
There's a lot of backstory elements that are either very
Turns out
glossed
this
over or
Tenryo
contradicted
blockhead's
to a
real
degree
art
later.
connoisseur. Yeah,
And the
really
last
captures my
20
style,
episodes
doesn't
in particular, the plot just
You admitted
kind of hemorrhages
right?
and
That's
stops
it. You're
making
coming
any
with me
kind
to
of
the police
sense.
station.
Wait, please. I can explain.
What's going on?
So sorry, Madam Norika. I'm just stopping.
There are
some
many,
hooligans
many things you
from
could nitpick
posting
to
flyers.
death about Kabuto.
We already told you we are innocent. Are you even listening?
It's just I don't feel the need
You've
to.
been detained at the police station for graffiti.
I don't feel the
countless
need to with
times.
Kabuto,
You're
unlike
really trying
Revice,
to
because
tell
the
me
stuff
you're
that
an
works,
innocent
works. It
man?
actually has things that work at all.
But that's beside the point. It's different this time. I swear.
It really is, dude.
Doshin, this is Miss Kuki, a business partner of mine. I can vouch for her honest and forthright character. If her friends have done
What did you
anything
walk
wrong,
into,
she
Boo?
will not hide it.
We got
Perhaps
Jean.
We could hear her out first? After all, since we're going to be working together in a few days, it would be a shame to let something like this come between us, don't you think?
I'm sorry? Power Rangers 30th season name. I'm old. I'm very old. But the 30th season name and Morph teased. Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. That's a terrible name. That is a terrible name because literally fucking Fury, really, we just had that. But Cosmic? Q Ranger? Are we actually getting Q Ranger after all, bruh? fucking poggers? Oh, I'm excited.
Working together? Oh, you mean the thing
I'm
Madam
old.
Sarah briefed us on? Understood.
I am only slightly older than Power Rangers.
All right.
I started watching the show I started watching / the show came out when I was 3.
So.
Oh,
you did
Chloe, I
post
see
the
your
flyers,
Paimons.
But then. You
Oh,
did the
those are
responsible
adorable. I
thing.
love the
Came back to
colors.
clear them up. It seems I jumped to conclusions on this occasion. Please, accept my apologies.
No apology needed. We know how much trouble we've created for you in the past.
Well, I'm glad to see that the misunderstanding is resolved. Well, I will see you soon. I hope we can work together effectively.
Most certainly, ma'am.
Boss, did you hear what they said? This means Shinobu has already made her decision?
Yep. Looks
Just
like
gonna
it's
learn
time
for
us to make a
now,
decision,
poop.
too.
Okay, no worries.
Move to the backup plan.
Guys, chill. What are you up to now?
Uh-oh.
Shinobu, thank you for everything!
Hey, what's this all about?
Shinobu, this is a parting gift from all of us in the Arataki gang. We all pitched in and bought you this from Tsukumomono Groceries.
It's a rock.
It's nothing compared to your salary in the shogunate, but...
Oh my god.
A Naku-weed bracelet? What am I supposed to do with this?
Shinobu, don't forget about us when you're in the Tenryo Commission.
Oh my god, misunderstandings.
And better Oni.
This is the first route we've done.
Not make your job difficult.
Wait, who said I'm leaving?
Also, Shinobu, when you couldn't find your snacks last week, the truth is, I ate them.
Oh my fucking god.
And last month, I stole that toy we won, and when you came and asked me for it, I lied, and I told you it was broken.
Are you all 5?
Hey, no crying. We talked about this. Send her off with a smile, all right? Who are we? We're the Arataki gang.
Jesus.
Shinobu is moving on to better things. We should be happy for her.
You're right, boss.
They're 5.5. Oh, my mistake. Shinobu?
Hey, don't you start too.
Oh, is this the Arataki gang you mentioned, Miss Kuki? What an interesting group of people.
Just
Yes,
kindergarten
sorry
Cookie is
for
the only
making a scene.
babysitter. Sounds about right.
I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Norika, a merchant who does business between Inazuma and Liyue. Recently, I've been negotiating a business deal with the Tenryo Commission regarding medical supplies.
I've been in contact with a very nice tiny reindeer.
You're not a
Very sweet.
official?
Of course not. I'm just a merchant. I was lucky enough
Chopper's
to secure
doctoring.
exclusive sales rights for some new first
Yeah,
aid
yo.
supplies from Boo Boo Pharmacy recently. So I thought I would ask the Tenryo Commission if they would be interested in establishing a long-term supply relationship. Injuries are a regular occurrence in the army, after all. Cross-border trade is a complicated affair, but fortunately, Madam Kujo Sara was able to bring in a legal consultant proficient in the laws of both nations.
Oh, you mean Shinobu?
No, I
That's
mean
right.
Count Chocula.
Thanks to Miss Kuki, our negotiations went very smoothly. The rest of the process will probably take another 10 to 15 days. After that, I will have to borrow Miss Kuki from you again for a while.
I totally knew it all along.
I can definitely spare
That's
the
why I
time,
encouraged the
so long as
misunderstanding.
these guys stay out of trouble.
Yes, I have a little compensation for you all. Here, some trial packs of our new supplies. Miss Kuki tells me that you often find yourselves in injury-prone situations. I heartily recommend our product.
This is unexpected. So she's really a merchant?
We're really fucking stupid.
Oh, you guys, I knew you must have gotten the wrong idea. Shinobu would never quit. Look at all this fuss you made over nothing. Planning a whole leaving ceremony.
You are all
Was
morons.
the backup plan your idea, boss?
All right, well, if we're done here, I'm gonna head to Tsukumomono Groceries and see if they'll let me return the bracelet.
Fucking Max's delivery kills me every goddamn time.
Hold it right there.
Uh-oh.
Last week's snacks, last month's toy. What else aren't you telling me?
Oh no!
The thing is, you see...
Calm down, Jolene!
You've all got your new first aid supplies. Don't you want to test them out?
Run, run, run!
We're in danger. Memories. Good God. Ah, beautiful. No. No. This way. No. There we go. Hold my earrings. Hold my mask. Oh dear. Alright, that was cute. Jesus Christ. I cannot deal with the Arataki gangs. Everything. Max Middleman does such a good fucking job. It is insane. Like I said, again, if he had had a buffer body type, then I still wish that he had been a Bara. Maybe we'll get an actual Bara later in like 10 years. But for what we did get, he's fine. He does a fantastic job. What's next? I guess another ending. Not sure which one we should go for next. Like I said, for those who don't know, I try to do all the worst ones first and save all the best ones for last. So, official business. Or Control F, rather. Back up to the top. Start from ways and means. Okay. There are no bad ones. I was gonna say, if that's the worst one, then we've got very little, to worry about. Frickin' that one Yunjin one fucked me up. Like, I cannot get over how bad that one made me feel. Because it was so obvious what she was trying to do, and they were just like, no, I like you because you're a celebrity, lady. I'm like, bruh. Really? Fucking force me to be a dick. How dare you? How dare you force me to be rude to Yunjin? She's so cute. She's so polite. She's so talented. I would never. How absolute dare. People are saying it could still be Zyuohger, Kira Major, or Tokyuger. Those people are more optimistic than me. Cats wearing sweaters is very valid. I personally don't see any scenario where it would where it could be any of those.
We'll go apologize then?
Yeah, we better be quick, or...
I mean, again, Power Rangers in Space exists. And it was adapted from a video game and device theme Sentai. Like, if they're taking one of those unrelated shows and making it space themed, then I guess. I just don't see why they would do that when Q Ranger exists.
And today, you go
back when they made in space, it's not like there was a different space themed Sentai they could use.
You have to be arrested before this stops.
But we put up those flyers to tell
if they decided they wanted the big anniversary season to be space themed, then I think they would just do it.
I had real plans at Uyu Restaurant today. But it looks like you guys need a little slap on the wrist first.
Inazuma is very pretty.
Please, you don't want to do this.
Ginga Man was not space themed at all either. Ginga Man was nature themed. I'll defend them!
Don't feel sorry for them. They need to learn their lesson.
Oh, okay then. I never thought of it like that. Oh, then allow me!
Really?
Yee. I can't unsee her hair being mint chocolate now. Thank you, whoever pointed that out. Punishment isn't necessary to teach them a lesson.
Rules? You're saying we should lay down some rules for the guys?
The Knights of Avonius have a handbook.
It's true. Having a clear set of regulations and
I have
penalties
Jean
could
now.
help
I have
establish
the handbook.
behavioral norms for our members. Is that really why I can never get them to change? Because the Arataki gang doesn't have any written rules and regulations?
Probably.
Hey, are you getting this? What do they mean? I'm not sure, but
What
it
are
sounds like
rules?
it doesn't involve
Me,
us getting
Gungaga. Could write an Arataki gang handbook.
Let me think about it.
As long as it's not
Arataki gang
trains.
handbook.
I really do not like the train outfits. So yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I kind of just don't want those to get used, period.
No way! I took the beating over that. Hey guys, Shinobu seems distracted. Maybe we should slip away while we can.
They could do the train theme better.
If we can make them learn
Again,
the rules
like the
by
actual
heart,
show is
it sure
like
has
well
some
written
amount of
actually. It's just
influence
not
on
my
our
cup of tea.
behavior.
But like
know
even
what
if I
they're
did like the writing,
really
like
get
I
into
hate
their
the
heads.
Tokyuger outfits. I
I'll have
just
to
do.
assign plenty of homework
I just
assignments
don't think they
and
look
give
good
them pop
at all.
quizzes each day. Huh? Where'd they go?
Run away!
Well,
Cowards!
Given that this way is Tenshukaku and the police station, you can bet they'll have fled in the opposite direction. Who knows what chaos they'll cause next if we leave them to their own devices? I'm gonna need your help. Let's catch these kids before they do something stupid.
Fucking run away to avoid getting lectured and having actual rules.
That's the owner of Isa Bathhouse. What's he looking at?
What was that?
Literal children.
I was just doing some cleaning when I suddenly heard a loud noise outside. I got to the door just
Yeah,
in time
also
to see a shadowy
trains are not as
figure
popular in
disappear
America
up
as
that
they are in
tree.
Japan.
This is a busy street.
The golden
Surely
age of lots and
burglar,
lots
would
of
it?
trains ads on Cartoon Network has passed. If you were going to do a train theme season, it had to have been then. Anyone up here?
What was that?
This is the anti-fun police? I see you, bitch!
Come on, get up. What are you crouching there for?
Ah, Shinobu, what are you doing?
Don
up
Brothers
here?
is the Momotaro one, yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
what do you think you're doing climbing up on someone else's roof?
Oh, sorry. Coming down.
Remember Zoo Books? I remember Zoo Books.
If you're gonna horse around, fine.
Remember the
Let me know
Shirley
when to rein
Temple
it in,
Little
okay?
Darling collection?
Just darn lucky you didn't break any roof tiles. Otherwise, I'd have to close the place down while I get it fixed.
Animal crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits, loop-da-loop.
Sorry.
We're very sorry. I will be much stricter with him in the future.
You watched the first two episodes of Don Brothers
Closer
Usko? Oh,
inspection,
very
you do
nice.
Find any damage, please come to Hanamizaka and ask for me. The Arataki gang will bear the cost of repairs.
That is
okay.
a very,
All's
very
well
good
that
show.
ends well.
I know I said the same thing about
It's just,
Revice at one point,
If you
but
carry on like this, causing mischief day
For
after
now.
day, night after night,
for now, Don
sooner
Brothers
or
is a
later,
very, very good
accidents are gonna
show.
happen. I can see that you're a reasonable
Has
person.
been very, very
For
consistently
your
good
own
to
sake,
genuinely
find a way to
amazing.
Keep your subordinates in line.
I will. Thank you for understanding. For the sake of both the Arataki gang and the community, I will get them to start behaving themselves as a matter of urgency.
We'll do better, we promise.
No, you won't.
Listen carefully. From now on, you must strictly abide by the gang bylaws of the Arataki gang. Gang bylaws Article 1.
Howdy,
Do not
Chara.
damage other people's property. In case of violation, the member shall compensate the victim.
It's
for their
very
full
silly.
losses,
It's incredibly
including the
silly.
cost of repairs,
It's
lost
incredibly
business
silly
hours,
and definitely a little
depending
confusing
on the
early
situation,
on, especially if you haven't seen the movie They
compensation for
Live.
emotional distress.
But
The offending member
there's
cannot
a
immediately
method to
afford
the
pay
madness.
compensation, the Arataki gang will extend to the member a loan for the full sum. On
Like, a
condition
lot of
that they
stuff
take
that's
on
confusing
full
early on
employment
will be
and
explained.
repay the loan within an agreed time period, including interest, of course.
The silliness will
As a
continue.
further security, all of the
But there will
offending
also be
members'
seriousness to
assets,
offset the
including
silliness.
Oni Kabuto and Genius Invocation TCG cards will be frozen until the loan is repaid in full.
And occasionally moments of terror.
Sorry, I get it now, I promise.
In case anybody ever wanted to be
No more
traumatized by
violations in the
origami,
future.
watch Don Brothers.
Now, Where are Genta and Akira?
Boss said that a fellow gang member is a brother from another mother, and we should never betray the brotherly bond.
If they violated the gang bylaws,
Not a term I was expecting to hear in this game.
As an accomplice along with them.
Hanamizaka! They went to Hanamizaka!
Brother from another mother. Okay.
I hope they haven't caused any trouble.
Are the Arataki gang? I hate to say it. I hate to drop this bombshell.
This time. So maybe.
But are the Arataki gang just the Genshin equivalent of Wiggas?
You'll only have yourself to blame for the consequences.
I feel like the Arataki game are just Jamie Kennedy in Malibu's Most Wanted. Am I the only one getting that vibe? A little? Like they're trying very hard to be cool and gangsta. And they're just kind of idiots. Wiggas. I guess the politically correct, is this politically correct a way to describe it? Fucking a white person who does not know they are white. You know, like me. You kids see anything?
What are we gonna do? Do we really have to get a genius invitation today?
Or beat would also qualify.
Somewhere else. But where else apart from under the bridge can we escape from the grown-ups?
Oh, I know. We can get Yoimiya to set off some fireworks and scare off the guy that took our spot.
That's kind of mean. Although he kicked us out first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mostly trust Inoue, you like Jetman, except for the ending, yeah.
Maybe we should just go home and do our homework? People who spend all
Yeah, like
time
Inoue has a Inoue has a
kind of
problem with
grown-ups who
endings
hang
in
out on the
general.
bridges
I think it's fair to say that at this point. Like he writes some very good stories. He has some great character writing. Like he is very, very good at a lot of things. But I think one thing that's consistent enough that I can point it out is that pretty much all of his endings tend to be mediocre, if not outright bad. Like Agito. Oh, duh, right here. Get out from there! From where? From the bridge, Genta! No, you're just gonna kick my shins again! You're damn right I will!
Oh, Shinobu.
Whoa! The guy who stole our spot, he came out.
Of the closet. What?
Sorry, we're coming up.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have stolen your spot. Well, at least not without a fair fight.
I should have beaten you up and then stolen from you, like Itto does.
As punishment, I'll play a game of Genius Invocation with you.
Huh? Cool, count me in. In the Arataki gang, the victor shares the spoils. No, wait. Brothers share our burdens. So, punish us together.
Commercial for the double crossover, God.
I don't know, maybe not.
Agito,
It's so noisy
where the
over
arc
here.
leading to the finale
The
felt
grown-ups
like
are
filler,
definitely
and the actual final battle wasn't shown at all.
Find out that we came out to play cards before finishing our homework. We'll never be allowed to
Kiva,
play again.
Back to the Future ending. Fives. I don't know, like, Fives is actually pretty solid, too, for the most part, I think. Like, I think if the last episode had just been a two-parter instead, I don't think I didn't have any issues with Fives. Like, I just wish that Yuji's turn back to the light had been a little more fleshed out, you know? Uh-oh, shoot. These kids have more self-control than some people.
Besides, if we never do our homework and play Genius Invocation all the time, we'll probably turn into big losers when we grow up. Huh?
Yeah, like
Seriously?
killing Black Condor.
This guy?
Killing Black Condor, I think, would have been a pretty good move, but it just would have been
Hey, you little rascals.
should have been an actual battle,
Stop. Leave them alone.
not random kniving. It's very Yakuza plot twist.
Small children.
Bylaws? What are they?
You see Daisuke and thought of a mix of Kiryu and Akiyama?
Violators must give a sincere
I don't really
and
see any
unreserved
Kiryu
apology to the
personally.
victim and make amends.
I will admit, I'm not
Until
sure,
such a time as the
quite sure
victim
where you're
forgives
getting
the
Kiryu
violator,
from, but
they will be
Akiyama,
banned
yeah.
from
Oh, probably
participating
just
in
because
all
of
gang
Gon.
activities, including
I'm guessing just because of his relationship with Gon.
Sing-along, Onikabuto
I can
battles,
kind of see that.
and Genius Invocation TCG.
You binged some seasons because of me. You're glad you did. Oh man, did you really,
Don't
Tara?
pretend
Oh,
to
that's
be the
awesome.
victim here.
I'm glad he enjoyed them.
Where is Akira?
Boss said that homies are family, and family don't rat each other out.
Oh my!
Go on.
Shit! No! No! Where's the law? God damn it!
I saw it with my own eyes.
I want to screen cap him saying homies. God damn it! Yeah, these guys are wiggas. It happens all the time.
Shinobu gives me the look. I react automatically. I can't control it.
I just want to screen cap the guy saying homies. Homies and brother from another mother. Yeah, they know what they're doing.
And we take it as a team.
Out of the city? A Doshin from the police station told me that things have been getting
Jesus
pretty rough out
Christ.
there recently. Let's go. Hopefully we can catch up with him.
Hey, how did Shinobu find me so quickly? Mamoru, did you?
Oh, jeez, I'm just so worried about Akira, you know? He could be in real trouble. Quick, we gotta catch up with him.
Berries.
I swear, I've never known Akira to run so fast before.
I can't keep going. I think I'm actually gonna die.
I heard from the police station about a group of Kairagi on the prowl outside the city.
Keep losing my place in the guide ship. You'd still have to be very unlucky.
Well, anyway, the best we can do is find him as soon as possible. There's a lot of terrain to cover here. I
You
think we
missed
might have to
Jinrumi.
split up.
I learned how to play that
I'll
at
get
one
Mamoru
point.
and Genta somewhere safe and tell
And
them
then
to stay
immediately
put.
forgot.
Then I'll go south, you go north.
You got it. This is still so fucking surreal. I can't get over this. It's weird. Had unironically given up hope. Oh my god. Bruh.
I wonder if I can hide in this box.
Nah, you're too fat. What you looking at?
Shinobu! Please, have mercy!
Shinobu can't save you now.
Huh? Oh, you scared the heck out of me.
Good.
I was so sure she'd be with you. Boy, this is lucky.
What are you doing here?
I closed my eyes and just ran and ran. Then I tripped and fell, and this is where I ended up. And what do you know? It's the perfect hiding place. Even comes with these huge boxes. If I can squeeze myself inside one of them, Shinobu will never find me. Don't sell me out. Boss said our gang is our clan, and...
But like, why did you all run away? We were literally just talking about the idea of fucking writing a rule book. Like, like, why are you such a baby?
Oh, nice. So you know how we roll. Anyway, please, help me empty out one of these boxes.
Kairagi might show up.
Kairagi? Wait a second. This sounds like Shinobu trying to scare me out of hiding.
What? No.
Even if it's not, I still feel like I'd rather face a bunch of Kairagi than angry Shinobu.
I just realized
And so
Wolfwork's
far
coming up
this time,
Hubert.
Shinobu's
Oh
gonna
god,
be
we can't have
furious
that.
with me. Yeah, I think I better stay in hiding for
There
a
we
while.
go. Much better. They're scared she's gonna beat them. Good god. We're talking about writing a rule book, dude! Like, if we write the rule book, then we won't have to threaten to beat you as much. Come with me. I'll make sure she goes easy on you.
You will? How do I know you mean that?
Because you're my brother from another mother. Because our gang is our clan. Because homies are my family. Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes. Do the whole mat. Do the whole mat. Do the whole mat.
Maybe Shinobu really will let me off this time. Okay, I'll come with you.
Yeah, I keep forgetting Brain is an emote on Twitch now, and it makes me happy every time I see him. Hashtag Brain Chain. How come you're here?
I finished searching the south and noticed you hadn't returned, so
Homies
I came
help
to see what
homies.
was up on your end. Looks like I was just in time.
Help me! You promised!
Shinobu.
Relax, I'm not going to do anything.
Shinobu, spare me! Huh? Did I hear you right?
We go through this song and dance every day. Even an omnipresent god would have a tough time keeping track of you all. Besides, even when I teach you a lesson, it's not long before you're up to your usual antics again.
In the Arataki gang, we call that being too legit to quit.
Dude! No wiggle rhymes right now. We can't deal with that.
From now on, we will be using the gang bylaws of the Arataki gang as the new discipline.
Too legit to quit. I don't.
got the basics
I
sorted
actually
out.
don't know if I've ever heard that
Once
one.
it's finished, it'll be time for class. Mamoru and Genta are waiting for you at Hanamizaka. You can make a study group and test each other on the rules.
Wait, what? Are you serious? Help!
No, quit being a baby.
I'm a member of the Arataki gang. I ain't about to waste my life studying and doing homework. I'm out of here.
Bruh. Shinobu got like 5 PhDs and all she did was join the gang.
Insubordination shall be punished by making the member recite all the bylaws from memory.
Yeah, girl. Oh.
John Doe was playing cards with a child. When he lost the game, he got angry and proceeded to steal his opponent's cards. Which article of the gang bylaws did John Doe violate?
You kidding
John
me?
Doe.
He was mad about losing, so he robbed a kid? Which gang is this John Doe punk from? We gotta go teach him a lesson.
Oh my fucking
Knows
god.
don't hate the player, hate the game. Who does this clown think he is?
Just answer the question.
Hey, don't hate the
Also,
player,
John
hate
Doe
the
is just a
game.
hypothetical character.
This lesson pretty legit, yo.
Welcome to the class.
Are they learning anything? Are they learning what a hypothetical scenario is?
Pretty difficult to say so far.
The answer is
At least
no.
The punishments I use in class will get them spending their energy on something meaningful. If it keeps them out of trouble, I'll consider it a win.
Oh my god. It's like I'm actually back in Washington DC in the late 90s, early 2000s. This is fucking weird. What punishments?
You'll see very shortly. Hey, have you got an answer for me yet?
This is my culture. I grew up listening to this
But
bullshit.
then it also kind of fits damaging property.
I was
which
born
is
in
the
I was born in the Wigga.
How about I answer Article 1 and you answer Article 2? One of us has got to be right, so at least we won't get punished as hard.
All right, Shinobu, we've decided...
Wrong. John Doe violates both Articles 1 and 2 of the gang bylaws, and the additional notes to Article 2, Clause 36 also apply in this case. As for your punishment, each of you must write out all the relevant rules in full 3 times.
No.
Get wrecked. Memories. Oh my god. Has anybody made that an exploitable? I feel like that's an exploitable waiting to happen. We're pointing at the fucking board. Oh my god. Doom arrives. Her hangout's good. Like, in general, I like these hangouts a lot. Like, these have been getting, in my opinion, only gotten better and better as they've added more. Like, the initial 4 they had, they were okay. But, like, some of them definitely kind of dragged a little. Need to go to ways and means again. Oh, wait, no, you said gang bylaws? The guide says ways and means again, but apparently I can go to gang by... apparently, I can skip ahead a little further. Or wait. Maybe not? Hmm. I guess I'll just follow the guide just to be safe. I can start skimming the dialogue. Anything we've seen before. Feel like that could be a choice meme. If it has not already been made, I might make it later. I can do it while we're watching One Piece tonight, since we have to watch the regular episodes and not One Piece. Because for some reason the Usopp introduction arc does not have a dub version for One Piece yet. Different choices unlock a different path, basically. Okay, all right. Well, just to be safe.
All right then, Shinobu. We better be.
Not so fast. Last month, you almost got the fine. How many times will you have to be arrested before this stops?
But we put up those flyers to tell.
No more excuses.
Well, on the Usopp arc, yeah. Or about to be,
You don't wanna
anyway.
do this. You could have just left us in jail instead.
Uh-oh. Oh, outstanding. It's not giving me the, It's not actually telling me which one to pick. Uh-oh. God damn it. Shit. Step forward. I think it was step forward.
Don't feel sorry for...
If this is just gonna be a variation of the last one. Slowly back away only gives you the one ending. Ah, okay. God damn it, why? Why do they just skip some stuff? Why do they just straight up skip some stuff? Fucking hell. Oh, I found it. Okay. Good God. Sorry. Allow me.
Really?
Huh?
Rules? You're saying we should lay down some rules for the guys? It's
Handbook.
true. Having a clear set of... Is that really why...
Hey, are you... I'm not sure, but it sounds like... it...
Yeah, forgive me. Once again, my brain's dead. My brain died the second I got Jean.
Gang handbook.
Study? They're not... No way! Hey, guys. Shinobu seems distracted.
Yes. But knowing what they're... Where'd they go?
Oh my God, I have to find them again.
Who knows what I'm gonna need your help.
Alright. Yeah, I definitely could have gone to the other one. I'm not sure why the guide told me to start at this one. I should have trusted Secret.
the owner of Isa Bathhouse. What's he looking at?
What was that?
Do I have to talk to the guy? Can I just go? I can.
Come on, get up.
Hey, what do you think you're...
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the guide made me go all the way back there.
It's darn lucky you didn't...
We're very
Hey,
on
Ninja.
close.
It's okay. I
Plowing
can see
through
that you're-
Cookie's hangouts.
For the sake of listen carefully. Game
Went a little further
bylaws
back than we
case
needed
of viol-
to.
If the offending as a further
No.
Good. Then if they violated the
Hanebizaka!
let's
Shinobu, you can see I've learned my lesson for real this time. So maybe...
shut up and get a move on. If you try and run away again, you'll only have yourself to blame for the consequences.
Bruh. Gene, really? Come on. Oh god! Saved.
Welcome to Bonton's unprotected. What are we gonna do?
Only 2 endings left after this,
Why are you
poggers.
still-
Oh!
Whoa!
Yo, fucking poggers! You still can't believe she's here? I'm in disbelief! Like, forgive me, like, I could shave a little bit of time off of,
Cards before finishing our homework.
I could
We'll
save a
never be
little
allowed
bit
to
of time
play
walking
again.
around if I played as, Yelan and used her dashy do. But, I'm just still kind of flabbergasted.
Besides, if we'll probably... Huh?
Oh, brother.
Hey!
I just want to keep looking at her to make sure I'm not dreaming.
Never mind that, just...
Violators until such a time as... Don't pretend to be the...
Well,
Go on.
he was heading out of the city. I saw when Shinobu gives me the look.
Kagami's
I
actor
automatically-
was the face model and voice actor of a Mr. Shakedown, the one in the purple coat. What
Out
the
of the city?
fuck?
Let's go. Hopefully.
How in the fuck did I not notice
Shinobu
that?
Find me so quickly. Mama,
Yo!
Oh, jeez, I'm just so worried.
Can we get a
about Kira,
picture
you
of that
know?
Mr.
We could be
Shakedown?
in real trouble. Quick, we gotta catch up with him.
To be fair, it's not my fault. Kagami's actor really glue up in his later years. Like, he was super dorky looking in Kabuto as Kagami. I did not realize he did not like start to become a Chad until he got a little older.
I've never known a character
In his
run
like
so
Zio
fast
cameo.
before.
I can't keep going.
I don't remember that. Wagatomo, Mr. Shakedown. It definitely.
I heard from the police station
It
about a group of
definitely
Kairagi
wasn't
on the
mentioned
prowl
when I
outside
played
the
through
city.
the game, because I would have freaked the fuck out. You hope you don't go through C6 hell with Gene or ever C1. I think you're fine for now. You do not need to start panicking about having the Mona treatment that happened to me until until you get to C5. That's when it gets scary. Also, good God, what is that? Why is Saber making out with Brave? Good God! Yeah, see, it doesn't even really look like him. Like, the face, I guess I can kind of see it. But, like, I would not know his voice at a glance, and he's so buff in that game, yeah, it's slightly cursed. Oh my God.
Well, anyway.
I guess
the
I just
best
keep
we
picking
can
the
do
same
is
ones
find him
until I
as soon
talk
as
to the guy.
possible. There's a lot of terrain. I'll get Mamoru and Genta somewhere. Thanks.
As far as I know, that's when it actually diverges. Yeah, like like now that it's been pointed out to me, I can kind of see him in the face, but again, he doesn't even look like he did in Zio, really. Even that doesn't quite look right. And then just the body they plopped him on top of is so buff that I really can't see it. That's slightly cursed.
I wonder if I can hide in this box.
Huh? Ah! Shinobu! Please, have mercy!
Huh? Oh, you scared the heck out of me. I was so sure she'd be with you. What do you know? It's the perfect... If I can squeeze myself inside one of them, Shinobu will never find me. Don't sell me out. Boss said our gang is our clan, and...
Well, I'm not a member of the gang now, am I?
Well, friends should look out for each other, too. Anyway, please, help me empty out one of these boxes.
Karagi might show up.
Karagi? Wait a second. This sounds like Shinobu trying to scare me out of hiding. Even if it's not, I still feel like I'd rather face a bunch of Kairagi than an angry Shinobu. I ran so far this time, Shinobu's gonna be furious with me. Yeah, I think I'd better stay in hiding for a while.
Pussy! If she scares you that much, I'll help you hide.
Thanks.
And then I'll get in trouble too. Yay!
Why is there so much stuff in here? It's so cramped. Ah, shoot, there goes the flyers. Finally made it. But now there are flyers everywhere.
I can see you.
Well, can't do anything about it now. Can you go back and see what Shinobu's up to? I need to figure out how long I need to lie low before she calms down.
I cannot get over this. Literally, all she did was propose a rule book. This can only end well. This can only end with a stern lecture, and I Gene now. I know a thing or two about stern lectures. Poor Klee.
Did you find anything?
Nope.
That's too bad. My search didn't turn anything up either. I just spoke to a Doshin. Apparently, the Kairagi are smuggling.
I thought she said she spoke to a
supplies and they've hidden them
Doge.
in this area. They could come back.
And I
at
was like,
any
our
moment to
prison
collect
guard?
them. I just hope Akira doesn't run into them.
The smuggled supplies.
I'm told they're stored in a few wooden boxes.
Oh, are
What's
they?
wrong? You have this really weird look on your face right now.
That's where Akira is!
Never mind. Let's go.
Yeah, you too, Flowers? Thank God it wasn't just me, yeah. Yeah, I heard Doge. Not Doshin. Doge hive mind. No, oh yeah, I have Clean's, I have Clee's whole family now. I have her, her not mom guardian and her big bro. Yeah.
Is this the place?
Here, I thought I would feel fulfilled after saving Haruka's life. Now what do I do? Hello? Wagatomo Shinada! Yeah.
More boxes and a whole bunch of footprints. We got here just too late. They can't have been gone for long.
And her
with the
dog,
supplies
Razor.
weighing them down,
Razor's
they
not her
couldn't have
dog.
gotten
Razor's
far.
a person.
Let's follow the footprints.
No bully the dog boy. Him or Goro. You can bully Goro a little bit just because he's used to it. Poor Goro. The fucking shit Miko does to him. I swear to
Beyond this point,
God.
there are weeds everywhere, and the footprints are hard to make out.
Dude.
Wait,
oh my
is that
God.
one of the flyers they made?
So I'm never gonna be able to get another animal so long as I still have Miko, because she's just so volatile towards like new people and new animals in general.
We have work to do.
But, bruh, what if I got a new pet named Goro, and Miko bullied it? How fucking real would that be? I would name a pet Goro. There's enough famous Goros that it's multi-purpose. It's multi-purposeful. It'd be great. All right, let's see how Jean does. She doesn't have her artifacts fully decked out.
You little brat! Where are the supplies?
Shinobu too. Shinobu is woefully underleveled.
I think they probably ended up in the sea?
You idiot! You've ruined everything! Ugh. And you've stuck these hideous flyers all over the box.
What are you
What
talking
do you take
about?
this for, huh?
Our boss drew those himself. They're very talented.
I didn't mean anything.
Our deal can't go ahead now. You are going to pay for this.
Oh.
Wait, you better not mess with me. I'm I'm from the Arataki gang.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
The Arataki gang.
The what? Who?
Never heard of it.
Star-Lord, man.
Alongside of my boss. Even the general
Defender of the
Army
galaxy.
doesn't dare to challenge him. And Shinobu too. She's got connections all over Inazuma and Liyue. And
Nova.
You're here. And Shinobu.
So you're the Shinobu he's talking about, huh? Well, I don't know if I believe a word this little brat says. So tell me this. If you're really such a big shot, why do you hang out with this nobody?
They make me laugh.
Arataki gang. Nobody's a nobody.
Girl.
Listen and learn. Gang bylaws, Article 3. When one of us is in trouble, all of us come to their aid.
Bylaws? Do we even have those?
We do now.
We do now.
You asked for it!
Shinobu, watch out!
Is this game's writing very cliche, or do I just relate to Kooky on a spiritual level? You decide, America. You decide.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Ah!
Hand over the supplies.
Go, Gene, go!
Who are you?
Akira, what have you gotten us into?
I didn't know they were gonna give them to the Fatui.
That's pretty fun. Our little stabby stab. Oh god!
Quietly now. Everyone
Shit! She died like right as I was getting ready to use her burst. Hey, too.
I thought I was a goner for sure.
So these Kairagi were just pawns of the Fatui. Didn't see that coming.
I did. The
If we pass
Fatui are
this
responsible for
information to the
literally like
Tenryou
everything in this game.
It might go a long way towards making up for our past crimes.
Today is the clown's birthday.
Shinobu, you mean I did something good?
I wonder what her daddy got her this year. I bet it was an empire.
In terms of the result,
My
yes.
daddy always gets me an empire.
That was a close call.
Pshaw. Anything of note happened,
However,
Stu? I got
In
Gene.
terms of the process, you're a member of the Arataki gang, and you're out of breath just
I
from
got
fighting a
Gene and
handful of
C1
Kairagi
Itto in a
and
single 10 pull.
Making up for our
It was
past
pretty
crimes is
poggers.
one thing, but you really need some more hands-on training.
Shinobu, no!
That clown. That clown is almost back, everyone. And then he got a very stern talking to. Like, she's almost... The grand return is almost here. The meme is finally dead. It had a good run. It had a very good run. 602 days, a good run. But hey, at least we have Adel Clown. Like I said, the Adel Clown meme will never die. She will in fact be in full force very soon. This Friday, even. I'm so excited for that. For those who don't know our history, that was the first game I streamed in its entirety on Twitch.tv. And I've been slowly but surely getting worse and more insufferable ever since. Precious memories. Start through on ways. Secret dealings. I heard about the Power Ranger season. Yeah, I am very excited. I know some people are talking about how it could be other seasons, but, like, I'm sorry. It's clearly going to be space-themed. I was better before. I like to think I've gotten worse. Remember how my psychology works. I like to think that I am constantly just getting worse and worse and never actually improving in any way. All right. So I can start on ways and means.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant
Remember, my life is a never-ending series of waiting for people to get sick of me. So maybe it's not so much that I think I've gotten worse, but maybe more like, okay, eventually everybody's gonna catch on to me and get sick of me. Eventually everybody's gonna realize how bad I actually am and always have been. Wrong button.
All right then, Shinobu. Yeah.
Not so. Last month, you almost got the fire brigade out when you were roasting lavender melons. 5 days ago, you angered the whole neighborhood.
Kira
by
Major,
hosting the great
I could
sing-along in the middle of the
definitely
night.
kind of see them pulling off Kira Major.
You go plastering
Like
flyers
if they
all
did for
over
whatever
town.
reason decide to pick up a different season that is not space themed and then make it space themed for Power Rangers,
No more
then I could actually see it with Kira Major because the helmets are very shiny and sparkly like space or stars or shit. But just again, I don't see why they would.
Don't feel sorry for them.
Like if they wanted
They
to
need
do a
learn
space
lesson.
season, and the space themed Sentai is actually there this time, unlike it was back in the Saban days. Then I see no reason why they wouldn't just do Q Ranger.
Arrest us again. And then you'll be forced to help us out again.
I suppose I'll have to teach you a lesson later. So then, where did you post all your flyers?
Well, we left a few
I
on
try
the
to be
counter
less
at
terrible.
Shimura's.
You'll always remember he's the asexual half-Mujo that introduced you to Bugman. I'll take that.
Also, the bulletin board at Tsukumomo.
If I have influenced any of y'all's lives in even a slightly positive way, be it introducing you to Bugman or just giving you a laugh at how stupid I am, then that's all I can ask for. Now, isn't it?
Also, on the mountain path leading up to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Kira Major is space themed if it's not in your face about it. I'd say it's gem themed, but yeah.
Gang. But we only distributed a few before a terrifying fox lady appeared right behind us.
Oh no. Speaking of Miko?
Don't make me relive the memory.
Well, anyway, by the time we recovered our wits, we were already at the police station.
We were actually pretty relieved to be there.
Aw,
under
Demila,
the
that's cute.
circumstances.
Yeah, because it meant we'd escaped from the fox lady. Huh? Shinobu, why are you looking at us like that?
It looks like I need to knock some serious sense into you after all.
You said it was just gonna be a slap on the wrist!
We've learned our lesson. Honest.
Power Rangers Steven Universe. I don't know, man. They already got their lesbian quota out of the way in Dino Fury. maybe they won't have gay space rocks in Kira Major. Let's go apologize first.
No, anywhere but the shrine.
Shinobu, we're gonna go apologize to Kanbei now. Bye.
Oh, yeah. And AOA too. Hey, wait up.
Bugman and genuine advice at rolling, that's also fine. Happy to help.
I swear I've never seen them run that fast before.
I think you may have scared them off.
Of all the places they could cause a scene, they just had to pick the shrine. I guess I'll have to suck it up and go sort this out.
You want me to come with you, little buddy?
It's not that I don't know anyone there, it's just... Okay, fine.
It's the
Probably
opposite,
go
right?
more smoothly with you there. The
Don't
sooner
you have
this is over,
a
the better.
a family member
I
that
don't
works
wanna
there?
spend a second longer at that place than I have to.
Just when the Cosmic Fury will be, in fact, be a sequel to Dino Fury. Oh, is that why the name is so lazy? Is that would actually explain why the name is kind of dumb. Good God, they're gonna have to gender change more Rangers, right? They have to gender swap more Rangers, right? It's just a meme. Okay. Well, my point still stands. My point still stands. They're gonna gender change more Rangers, right? We cannot have a season with 13 goddamn members and only 2 of them girls, right? That shit may fly in Japan, but we're better than that, surely. Shinobi doesn't like the shrine?
thank you for coming with me.
Oh, you're welcome, little buddy. It's just a meme. I would be okay with it if they went full. If they wanted to go back to the Saban style and actually have ship be connected, I'd be okay with that. Sausage Rangers. I am so sick of Sausage Rangers. I can't. I cannot deal with Saber and Brave making out. That's actually illegal. Oh no, we're actually gonna meet her. Again, this is what I'm talking about. This is why the Hangouts have been so good lately, because they've been doing like a lot of having other characters cameo in them, and not just NPC masterpiece theater like they do a lot of the time. Like Goro's also had Miko on it. Shinobu's has had Itto and Miko now. Hey girl.
Well, hello there, little one. Oh, I see you brought a special guest.
Libra's probably gonna stay the same. Let me look at those Key Ranger suits. Who could they change? Which of those could actually be convincing as girl?
I'm here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang. We will remove all the flyers and compensate the shrine appropriately for any damages.
You knew SMT because of Persona, but I got you into other SMTs. Oh, that's awesome. I'll take that.
So that's why you're here. Yes, that is a tricky situation.
I'm scared.
This is the Grand Narukami
This
Shrine,
woman
after
strikes
all.
fear
Ultimately,
in
their
the hearts of
actions
everyone,
here are
including me.
tantamount to disrespecting the Shogun herself.
Remember to play games to drink Mountain Dew twice a game. Emu is a great doctor. I could see them making Yellow a girl. It'd be kind of weird, just because I know the character is Spada. It'd be weird to see him become girl, but yeah, they could probably make it work. She's doing the evil smile thing.
So how about this? I've already assigned a Shrine Maiden to clear up your little flyers. So at this moment, we are a little understaffed at the shrine.
They won't make Black a girl
mentioned
because they're
appropriate
cowards.
Compensation.
He's too buff.
Perhaps you could fill in for this Shrine Maiden and greet visitors for the day,
I'm afraid I have to refuse.
Oh? Such a hasty refusal. Do you think that's wise?
Still a Persona 5 baby and have to even played a third of
Who knows what
SMT. Hey, that's
Tenchi Kaku would
alright.
make of this if they
You're
heard about
you're
it.
open to the other ones. That's all that matters.
Believe it.
That puts you well above a lot of the other people, Dusk. Is you're at least willing to try some of the other non-Persona stuff. Never let her lead you by the nose. You blink and next thing you know, you end up as a Rule 63 VTuber.
Oh, dear me. Don't you trust me? I'm heartbroken.
You are literally always scheming to humiliate other people at all times, lady.
You're both impossible. Go on then. Go lend a hand to the Shrine
Aw,
Maiden in
creature
charge
kitties,
of
those are
removing the
adorable.
flyers. You can have it your way. Take down all the flyers and that will be the end of it. Is that accommodating enough for you?
I will have it my way because this is Burger King.
I agree. This seems out of character for her. Still, getting rid of the flyers should be the Arataki gang's responsibility.
I could see them
Even if
changing
there's a catch to this, it can't be as bad
Sky
as being
Blue
a shrine maiden for
to
the
a
day.
girl
Thanks for
instead of a
sticking
little
with me
kid
this
like they
far.
are in the
You can leave
Sentai.
the rest to me.
Do we have an agreement? Well then, no backing out now. The Shrine Maiden I tasked with cleaning up is just
I'd say
outside the
Silver
shrine.
as well, but
You'll
he's
know
so
her when you
tall.
see her. She is your sister, after all.
Naga is so goddamn tall, at least in suit.
Let's leave it there, shall we? Work hard now.
So she still got me in the end. I hate to have to do this, but please stick with me for a little longer.
You got it.
As of right now, you're chief advisor of the Arataki gang.
Whew. Chief advisor, I like the sound of
I'm
that.
sorry, it's all a bit complicated. Come on.
You only knew SMT because of
outside
featuring
and find
Dante meme. That's a good way to know it. That's definitely a good way to know SMT, I'd say.
Of course.
Lady Yai personally assigned this task to me. Oh, it's you, Traveler. Long time no see. Lady Yai has instructed me to clean up all the flyers on the mountain. As for why someone would put these up at a shrine in the first place?
To show off Itto's sick drawing skills?
Who was behind it, I wonder? Huh? Who's that standing behind you?
Miyuki, it's been a while.
Shinobu, you
look nothing like me.
To come back.
Sorry, no. I'm here for other reasons.
Oh, really? The whole family's worried about you.
They really should at least start giving some of the NPCs unique hair colors.
I'm doing fine, and there's no need
Especially if they're gonna actually have them be related to the real characters.
I'm gonna need more to go on than that. What's this I've been hearing from visitors?
Unless the implication is Shinobu dyes her hair.
That's not the worst of the rumors either. As unlikely as it sounds, I have to ask. Shinobu, did you get tricked into this or something?
I was just about to fill you in on that side of things. As it happens, the gang I work for, it's actually a legitimate international organization.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Really?
Our organization brings together the brightest talents from all over the world, including this traveler, for instance. A prominent figure.
Oh, yeah, shit. We did also meet her mom in the Chasm Quest. Oh, yeah, her mom had green hair, didn't she? Yeah, I think you're right, actually, Secret. I think they did actually do that for that scene. Didn't her mom have green hair? So yeah, so they're just lazy in this instance. Nice to re-meet ya.
Wait. Lady Yai did mention something about a world-renowned traveler. So, that's you?
I come here all the time and liberated the city from a tyrant. Yes, that's me.
That's right. A large part of the reason I traveled all the way to Liyue was for the opportunity to build contacts with these prominent individuals.
Their dad might have black hair. Yeah, that's true.
Well, that makes sense. So what is the name of this organization?
She does at least have the same eye color.
The Arataki gang.
She's kind of got some purple eyes going on.
The Arataki gang? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
It's more of a bluish purple than hers, but
hey. These flyers.
I can explain. That was all due to a marketing campaign gone wrong. We came to the shrine today to clear up the misunderstanding.
Good cover. Smart girl.
Our organization is relatively new to Inazuma, and one recurring issue we've had is people misinterpreting what we're about. So, we engaged a local marketing agency to help us communicate our ethos and philosophy more effectively. Unfortunately,
yeah, you can make NPCs interesting, but you just have to actually try. Like, again, even Genshin's done it. Like, there are some people I remember, and remember fondly.
Overwhelmingly with our partner agency in this case. As a responsible organization, we think we should be the ones to
I remember that one lady who helped us sneak into Inazuma, who cucked us.
Yeah, we can deal with
I remember,
you can go ahead and get back to
Enjo, because it's hard to forget, and he's beautiful and I love him.
Look, we can clean up together, can't we? Besides, I also want to hear all about this Arataki gang.
It's like she predicted.
I remember that one guy from Venti's quest.
All right, fine.
Stanley.
The flyers aren't particularly sticky.
Because that whole situation was genuinely really fucked up. And also then he glitched off of the table. Why does she care about these people? Who, Shinobu caring about the gang? I have to assume they just make her laugh. Like, with her sister being a shrine maiden, actually. One. Let me get a heal going.
Arataki numero uno Itto. Ousting his foes like a sumo supremo. This Arataki Itto, is he your leader in Inazuma? I've heard a few rumors.
That crazy adventure lady from the chasm? I remember her, but only because of how annoying she was. I actually did not like her at all. She was at least memorable.
Mr.
So I can't
Arataki
complain
is
too much, but I
generous
was
and
actually quite annoyed
easygoing
by her.
nature and is reluctant to get bogged down with fighting spurious allegations. Plus, the fact that he is an Oni can make certain
The
topics
Fog Island.
a
That
little
Fog Island
tricky
quest
to
was genuinely very
navigate.
good. I wish that thing had been voice
We still
acted.
reserve the right to sue for defamation if it comes to it.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Wow, that sounds tough.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that did not heal very much. Also. Oh, I think, yeah, doesn't Shinobu have some weird thing where, like, she actually heals less at lower HP? I guess it also wasn't actually healing me in the cutscene, that's probably why, but...
The Arataki gang is filled with folks who talk the talk and walk the walk.
The only
It looks
bad
like
thing
there are
about the
some
Fog
members
Island
mentioned
quest
on the
is the fact that the red sky eventually
Mamoru,
stopped.
Genta, Akira.
I
Fine.
genuinely wish
If your
that the
organization
red
has so
sky
many
had
members,
stayed.
how come you and the chief
'Cause it looked
advisor had
cool.
to come and apologize in person?
Well, first and foremost, we wanted to convey our most heartfelt apologies to the Shrine and to Lady Guji. Secondly, the other members are dealing with more pressing issues. Right now, they're in talks with our external marketing team about this incident. Mamoru and the others have, far greater legal expertise and negotiating skills than I do, so they had to be the ones attending the talks.
Wow. The Arataki gang managed to find staff even more qualified than you. Now that's impressive.
NPCs. The NPCs and side quests are the best part about Xenoblade X. Yeah, exactly. Most of the best characters in that game are the optional party members. Like, who's the one voiced by DC Douglas? The kind of sarcastic asshole guy? Is that, HB, right? I love that guy. Stick it to the man! Join the Arataki gang! Yeah, HB. That guy's awesome. I love him.
Stick it to the man. Join the Arataki.
Yeah, Surumi Island quest was really cool. Again, I wish it had, I would remember a lot better if it was voice acted, but theoretically, that quality of writing for the NPCs is what you should usually aspire to.
Largely inspired by the abstract style, which is very popular in Mondstadt right now, and also incorporates elements from Liyue's inkwash paintings. We paid Top Mora to hire
I mean,
a
yeah, that
professional
does look like
artist
something
for
that
this,
Venti would draw when
and while
he's
the
drunk.
finished product is a little avant-garde, that's exactly in line with the Arataki gang's spirit of being fearlessly creative and radically disruptive.
Yeah, you're a lawyer, all right.
I see.
Later, Ninja. You have a good one.
All right. I think this area is looking good now. Let's head down the mountain.
You would say Genshin is more of an X clone than a Breath of the Wild clone at times. I could actually see that. The story itself was great. Genshin loves its child sacrifices, indeed. Yeah, like I said, again, that quest with that last Archon quest really brought back just how much I fucking love this game. And again, even just doing the Senora boss fight on screen with the music and everything, because again, usually when I play this game, I'm listening to stuff in the background, so I don't even hear it. But like, good God, that Senora fight is such a cool fucking set piece. Just everything about her fight choreography and the music, like, good God, this game is fucking great. This game is fucking fantastic when it's actually trying. It's just that it needs to actually try a little more often.
Mama, what are you doing here?
Shinobu, we're so sorry. We've come to our senses now. We can't let you face the shrine alone.
Even though we're still a little scared. Actually, I'm feeling a little weak in the knees.
Hang in there, Akira. We gotta do this. We have to go and apologize to her in person.
Huh. Akira.
Don't worry about them, Yuki. Let's get down the mountain and clear up those flyers.
It's all right, Shinobu. We've already gotten rid of all the flyers down there.
Huh? You cleaned up already? But I thought Shinobu and the Traveler were the only ones who came...
We came here as quickly as we could after we finished apologizing in the city. After all, this was all our fault.
Oh, no.
Mamoru, Genta, and I were the ones who came up with the idea of the boss designing his own flyers, and we were the ones who put them up all over town and got arrested for it.
Oh my fucking God.
It just seems wrong to make Shinobu face that woman at the shrine all by herself.
Yeah, dude, that
Namaru
Raiden
and
fight, yeah, the
Genta
Raiden boss fight is also really cool.
Arrested? The flyers were designed by the boss?
Wouldn't it? No. Wasted.
What the heck is going on here, Shinobu? Does this mean that the rumors I heard are
true? Yes. Most of them, anyway.
Look at Morbkov.
What happened? Did you get tricked into joining them? If the rest of the family hears about this, oh, goodness gracious.
No, I joined of my own free will. It's not as spectacular as I was making it out to be, but I'm happy with what I'm doing. Go ahead and tell the family if you want. Tell them everything. I don't think being a member of the Arataki gang is anything to feel ashamed about. Even if you drag me back kicking and screaming, you know I'll only find a way to escape again.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling we've messed up again.
A little bit, but it's alright.
Is she going to turn Shinobu in? Hey, we're the ones who messed up the shrine. Shinobu had nothing to do with it.
Where's that other lady? Bring her out. Go on. She'll confirm it was all our fault.
I'm at a loss for words, Shinobu. I really am. All right.
Party pooper.
I promise I won't tell anyone at home. Don't worry.
What?
You're not a little kid anymore. And you're more widely traveled and have met more people than any of us. At the end of the day, it's your choice what you decide to do. And I have to say, the rumors do unnerve me a little bit, but look, they came here to support you. Despite obviously being terrified of Lady Yai.
Again, to be fair,
Since you've
everybody's
chosen the
terrified of
Arataki
her.
gang, just promise me you'll do your best to make all the things you used to talk about come true.
Sis.
Oh.
What's going on here?
I don't know, but it looks like...
Maybe we don't need to get that terrifying lady to come and confirm our story after all.
Besides,
thank God
even
she's
the
not gonna
traveler has
yisify
decided
us.
to join. Then the future of the Arataki gang looks very bright, doesn't it?
I'm actually not really with them. I wish I was, but the game won't let me.
Chief Advisor, if you'd like to discuss the Arataki gang's future development, let's step to the side, please.
Sorry. Aww. Oh my god, these ones are really cute. They really are. Sisters from the same mother help each other. They're trying their best. Unexpected wages. Start and continue the shrine path. Ooh. Eh. Oh god. Jean, do not fall again. I know that you're not fully equipped, but I'm sorry, I'm out of money and resources. You're just gonna have to level with me. Literally. Again, I was not expecting to have to level up 2 characters. I was prepared for trouble, but not for this.
Well, hello there, little one. Oh, I see you brought a special guest.
Lady Guji, I'm here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang. We will remove all the flyers and compensate the shrine appropriately for any damages. I hope Lady Guji can forgive their appalling behavior.
Huh, so that's why you're here. Yes, that is a tricky situation.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to be lectured at you again, Miko.
Their actions here are tantamount to disrespecting the Shogun herself.
Just have 2 more people for my teapot. Yeah, really. Yeah, my teapot friendship is actually useful again. It's been useless for so long because I was never allowed to put Ayato in. By the time he was done, the teapot this was still going.
So how about this? I've already
It's very possible it is a sequel to Dino for Fury, because remember, Site's motivation was to find his home planet. See if his people are still alive. Oh!
You
Fuck!
mentioned appropriate compensation.
Oh,
Perhaps
you're
you could
totally
fill in for
right.
the Shrine Maiden and greet visitors for the day.
I deadass forgot the Red Ranger's an alien.
afraid I have
And
to
gold.
refuse.
Oh?
Yeah, they
Such
actually
a hasty
totally could.
refusal. Do you think that's wise?
Hey, Pump.
Goodness.
How are the summons?
Who knows what Tenshikaku would make of this if
I
they
don't
heard
know.
I can't believe it.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you as soon as we get control again. Let's see. 1 second. You're gonna have to play along, honey.
Very good. You've learned a lot since we last met.
True. I could deal with most people if they tried to exploit my weakness. Just not her.
She's
Okay,
crazy.
I'll be a shrine maiden for a day, but let me be clear that this is for one day only, and one time only. Also, I'm not wearing a shrine maiden's outfit. Not happening.
They give her Inuyasha
Well,
PTSD.
that's a shame.
What a pity.
Hey, not you!
That settles it then. Now, there are already a few visitors at the shrine. Make sure you take good care of them.
I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
She marched off quickly. Cold.
I guess it's about time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail.
Hold on now. Would you like to be a shrine maiden for a day as well?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's my shrine. If I say you're qualified, then you're qualified.
I love
Besides,
Miko. I'm
can you
sorry.
really
I know
leaving
she's a
her
bit
here all by herself?
I know she's a bit too domineering for a lot of people, but I'm sorry. I'm kind of here for it. Like so many, like I love plenty of Genshin characters, plenty of Genshin girls, but like just the overworked, serious, studious girl was getting a little overdone. So to have somebody who is just straight up kind of a bitch is actually genuinely refreshing. Who knows what might happen with Miko here? She's gonna yesify us.
So you'll stay and keep her company, yes? Don't worry, you'll both receive ample compensation for your trouble.
I'm sure we will.
It'll be quite worth the wait. Especially yours, I assure you.
She's gonna destroy my butt. They closed the door on you? Fucking rude. Well, Pump, would this make you feel better? Yeah, you notice anything, notice anything different? Pump, I got her and C1 Itto in one temple. It has been clipped. I don't know if Flowers is still here. Flowers clipped it, but I'll find it for you later if nobody else has it on hand still. We got her and C1 Itto in one fucking temple. And then I did one more and I got a Kuki. One singular Kuki.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
That clip needs to be its own mini upload. Should I actually do that? Maybe I should actually do that. Still haven't finished season 2, but as far as you know, you still know what happens to his own planet. Yeah, I know. I believe the Gold Ranger is also from space. It turns out. So I'm not sure if he comes like bearing new information or what. But yeah. Do it. I'll do it. Yeah, I beat the game. I made that joke. Like I can stop playing now, right?
Who are you?
I have nothing else to work towards anymore. We're Shrine Maidens.
They're Shrine Maidens? They sure dress different these days. I suppose
Shrine
this
Maidens
is the
show their
Grand
midriff
Murakami
now?
Shrine, after all.
Oops.
I came across a potential business opportunity recently.
Still cringe that
They
Nico
say
wasted
that
an
by
overdrive
financing
twice.
your
Oh
overseas
yeah, I
merchant
saw that.
you
I
can
saw
make
that
a
episode,
40%
yeah.
profit on your
He used an
investment in
overdrive on a
3 months.
common blade.
Several of my friends have already received their returns and want me to go in with them on a bigger investment.
The gold one was in
For
Cold
some
Sleep.
reason,
Okay.
I was feeling
Yeah, so
a
he
little
wouldn't know
unsure
either.
about it, so I thought I'd come to the shrine and see.
Then
what
yeah,
the great
like that
Murakami
post was a shit. That was a shit post. But like
fortune
they
slip I
they
drew was
actually
neither
genuinely could
positive
go the
nor
sequel
negative.
route if they wanted to.
I'm at a loss on what to make of it.
Most of the fortune slips
June
in the shrine are
26,
pretty
2020.
ambiguous.
I defeated Genshin.
Could it be that our god wants me to come back and draw another slip tomorrow? And if the same happens again, then maybe the day after that?
You'd be guaranteed great fortune.
If you have all that time to draw slips, why not spend it on learning more about this merchant ship instead?
Did work
I've heard of
tire
a
you out,
scam
Pump?
where
Would some
people
One
make
Piece
up a
make you feel
bogus
better? Because we're
investment and
totally gonna
promise
watch
high
some One
returns
Piece
in a
after
short
this.
period.
Oh yeah, Pump! I didn't
In
mention that part. Yeah, because you haven't seen the
reality,
clip
they just
yet.
use the new
Pump!
investors' money to pay existing
What
investors
you
their
want to know what we were playing during
Once
that 10
people
poll?
see the early investors making their money back, scores of other investors jump on the bandwagon.
We played
and
the
then
fork
one
of
day
the
people
One
behind
Piece
it
rap.
just pack up and leave with the money.
Gene and Itto confirmed for One Piece
They
fans.
haven't given me any specifics about the
The
shipping
One
route or
Piece rap
itinerary.
bought them home in one 10 poll.
By saying it's overseas and being economical with the details, they can filter out the folks who actually take the time to do their
We're
due
not
diligence.
switching to the 4 Kids stuff. We
another
can't.
common
We want
tactic
things to
used
be
by many
consistent.
scammers.
Wow, is that true? Praise be to the Narukami. Clearly she has been watching over me amidst my confusion. Thankfully, I hadn't agreed to anything yet.
Why don't you thank her first?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shrine Maiden.
You're welcome.
Now that I think about it, I remember receiving similarly sound advice at this shrine in the past. That Shrine Maiden is long gone now, though. It's a real pity.
Really?
Who would Gene be a
What a
fan of?
shame.
Who is Gene's favorite One Piece
Anyway,
character?
shouldn't you be
Nico?
getting
I
back
could
now
see
to
that.
warn your friends?
Itto is clearly a Luffy fan.
I'll go and warn them all right away.
He likes to think he's a Zora, but he's actually a Luffy.
Here's hoping he manages to stop his friends in time. Right. There's another visitor. Let's see what he wants.
Nico Robin is not useless. You be nice.
It seems even a change of scenery won't get the creative juices flowing. Who are you?
We're Shrine Maidens.
Huh.
You're waiting for a clip?
I guess I could give that a try.
Try and find it. Genshin Frog here, recently a Shao haver / dumb bitch that forgot to buy a Black Cliff bowl. Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry, Jukes.
Oh, this was the chief editor's idea? Then no wonder it's so
You'll get it.
novel.
You'll get it eventually. It'll come back every other month.
I, on the other hand,
It won't be
am
too
all out
bad.
of ideas. So I came to the shrine.
You won't be able to
looking
catch
for
the first few
inspiration.
episodes once you're done. Okay.
Well, has it worked?
Not so far. I guess I wasn't sincere enough or something. But I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm sure I'll stir the heart of our god eventually.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nico Robin is one of the only members of the Straw Hat crew that has brains, as far as I can tell. That automatically makes her one of the most useful. It should be the reader's hearts that you're trying to stir.
Have you ever thought about going traveling? Inspiration comes from life experience. The more places you go, the more people you meet, the more
Straw
you'll have
crack.
to share with your readers. It's natural to run out of new material when you're in the same place doing the same things every day.
That's true. I haven't gone out exploring in a long time. Actually, ma'am, you look very familiar. Have we met before? Here in the shrine?
No, you must be mistaking me for someone else.
Alright, I found the clip.
Lack of social contact can easily lead to a deterioration in facial recognition abilities.
Seriously? Oh, man. That's it. I'm packing my bags right away. Time to go traveling.
Is my title I defeat Genshin with Walu on the thumbnail?
That thing I said about facial recognition?
I think that's illegal.
Probably depends on the
I'm also
individual.
legally not allowed to tweet fan art yet.
Anyway, forget
Oh
that.
wait, did that not work?
We have
That
a new
didn't work.
visitor. Let's go
Shit.
greet them.
For some reason that link didn't work. Here, click this one instead. I can't give all the credit to Lalu. I can't wait to actually get to the point where that character is introduced and end up not shipping it. It's gonna turn out to be overhyped.
Please, wait a moment, ma'am. We'll work something out for you as soon as possible.
Sanji has some brain cells. They just shut off whenever a woman is nearby. That's
There's
fair.
no need to rush.
What's wrong?
Oh, perfect. This lady's granddaughter is going abroad soon, and she'd like to give her an omamori before she leaves. Unfortunately, we just ran out. Could I trouble you to make some more? You should be able to find the brocade bags and knots on both sides of the shrine. For the paper slips that go inside, just ask Maki.
Itto would be Frankie? No, he's not Bara enough.
Put it all together.
Frankie is what I wanted
handle the
Itto to
rest.
be.
Ah,
He's buff, he's Patrick Seitz.
Thank you, dear. Great.
Yeah.
I'll take her to wash her hands first. We'll see you in front of the sacred Sakura when you're ready.
Ah, thank you all so very much. May the great Narukami bless you.
Another bad one?
I was crying. You're damn right I was crying.
Bags, check.
You need paper slips for Omamori blessings? I have a few right here. Oh, but I'm afraid I don't have a pen.
Don't worry, I got it.
All the Monas. So many Monas. So many catalysts that I don't actually use. All of that. I don't know Brooke's backstory, actually. In case anyone's missed this, yes, especially for the Genshin frogs. In case anyone's missed it. Back in the day, back when One Piece first started being a thing, I read the manga. I own the first 10 volumes or so. I adore them and reread them constantly. And I watched the Terrible 4 Kids anime. Like, off and on through most of the Alabasta arc. Which is about when they stopped dubbing it anyway. And then I just kind of fell off it. And I got into the mindset where, like, oh shit, One Piece is like case closed. It's never gonna end. So I just kind of never felt compelled to get back into it. But yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff over the years. So I know a lot of the new crew. I've seen things. I've seen emo doctors. But I don't know the actual context.
Huh, so this is where the knots are. That's everything. Let's go give it to the lady.
Scary emo doctor. He's very frowny. He seems like a very, very grumpy individual. I am not sure what his backstory is. Probably also tragic.
Is the Omamori ready?
Almost. I just need to write the blessing. 1 second.
Here, ma'am. Please.
So yeah, I am currently rewatching / catching up on it.
Oh, great Narukami. Please watch over my granddaughter and keep her safe on her journey. Ugh.
You don't want to join, little buddy?
This is a job for a real shrine maiden like Inagi. I wouldn't be suited to it.
Well, alright
There
then.
are some things that mortals are powerless to control. Sometimes praying to the gods is the only thing people can do. Not to mention that the Omamori
Sayu or Klee would be Chopper. Sayu, because she's a healer.
Safe on her travels?
Yeah, Brooke, that's who he was talking about, yeah. I cannot wait to meet him.
The only people I can't stand are the ones who don't think for themselves.
A resident
and
tried
at
to give you
least
$50,
try
but you're not allowed to accept it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, you
Relying
wouldn't
on
be.
the gods for everything.
Very
all they're
sweet of
doing is
them.
neglecting themselves and those
But
around
yeah,
them.
I'd get you in trouble if they ever found out that you took it and kept it. Yeah, like, I was already pretty interested in the skeleton dude just because of the fact that he's a musician. Like, the fact that stupid running gag actually paid off is great, and that alone is worth celebrating. The fact that he's a spooky skeleton is icing on the cake, and then finding out that he's Ian Sinclair in the dub is just like, I already love everything about this man.
No, that has nothing to do with it. The reason I don't want to be a shrine maiden is that I don't enjoy it. But
You're reading
enough
chapters
about
on your
that.
mom's psychic phone whenever
It
you
looks
visit
like
her
we've
in
just about
for your
finished,
foster care,
I think.
JC. Aw.
Let's go over there and say our goodbyes.
Thank you ever so much.
Yeah, I
my
can't wait to meet
granddaughter
Brooke
returns
in like
next
300
year,
episodes.
I promise to bring her here so we can pay our respects together.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Excited to meet Frankie,
Watch your step on the
Brooke,
way down.
Law.
I will.
Law. I believe Dr. Man's name is Law. It feels weird saying that because it's law like, you know, like lawyering, but it just sounds like you're saying LOL, and I'm like, that's awkward.
Don't you worry now. I've walked this path many a time before. Oh yes, I don't believe I've thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for the Omamori. I'll make sure that my granddaughter keeps it with her.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
Eustace. People also
Long
keep saying
time
Eustace is really
since
cool.
we last met each other
I know
at
nothing
the
about him other than
shrine,
Pirate
hasn't it?
Magneto, apparently.
So,
I don't believe I've even
finally
seen him.
Came back?
Huh? I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, Really? Well, perhaps my hearing isn't as good as it used to be.
That's the point. She doesn't seem surprised that we're Shrine Maidens.
Although this is very strange.
You're aboard at the Skypea
sound
arc in the manga.
exactly like
Hopefully it's
another
different in the anime.
Shrine Maiden I remember. She didn't
Again, the only
talk
thing I know about that
much,
arc is that one guy
remember her voice
who
very
is
well.
very, very obviously based on Eminem,
Anyway, I hope
who I
can
assume
hear your
is the
voice
main
again
villain,
when
or
I
at least a very
return
high up
with my
villain of the arc.
granddaughter next year.
And she's gone. Seems like this wasn't your first day on the job after all.
Yeah, you're right. I once did a stint here as a trainee Shrine Maiden. It was arranged by my family. Unfortunately, I have no happy memories of that period. I just remember the way my family would nag me about etiquette and remembering the rules every time I left the house. And how they'd interrogate me every time I got back from the
Trafalgar
shrine to
Law.
check that I'd been on my best behavior and
Trafalgar?
hadn't upset any visitors.
I think that's the name I've
Once
seen more
did I
often
get a
for him.
simple, "Have a nice day," or "Welcome back."
I remember
couldn't
constantly
take it
seeing like new
anymore,
figures
so I
go up from it, and I think that was the name I actually saw more than
determined
Wall.
to be anything but a Shrine Maiden. So I studied bookkeeping.
Why
worked as
am
an
I even in
editor
this
for
group?
a while,
Look,
even
I
sat
have
for
a
some
rubber
exams to
penis.
qualify as a chef. I wear this mask to stop people from recognizing me, because I don't want them to pry into my
The guy
personal
with the
affairs.
pink coat, his name is
Okay,
Don
enough chit-chat.
Flamingo.
It's time to report back to you-know-who.
That's a good fucking name. He looks absolutely ridiculous. His coat is stupid. I look forward to meeting him in all of his low-quality glory. I saw some very, very rough-looking screenshots of him.
Ah, good show today, both of you. It was so much fun to watch. Would you be interested in continuing to work as Shrine Maidens? Or perhaps you'd like to work as editors at Yai Publishing House instead? It would be a terrible shame
You
to
just
let
want more
such
opportunities to
fascinating
yisify
individuals
us.
slip away out of
Crocodile,
my
I know
reach.
Crocodile. Crocodile's cool. Like I said, I watched a good chunk of Alabasta. Please let me go. No, thank you!
Regrettably, I must decline, Lady Gucci. The Shrine and Yai Publishing House are both
Unless there's another
fantastic
character
places
who's
to
like
work.
literally a crocodile
They're just
later
not for
on.
me.
All right. Well,
Oh yeah, no,
keeping you
he's a
around
fuck.
under
Don't get
duress
me, yeah,
would
don't
only
get me
take
wrong.
all the
I am
fun
not.
out of it.
We here at Video Ranger / Novinator at
Here,
Twitch.tv
these are your
do
wages
not
as
endorse
promised.
Crocodile.
Not a single more.
He's a
short.
fucking bastard. He's just cool.
No need, Lady Gucci. I'm here today to make amends.
Oh, don't worry. I've already deducted the damages incurred by those boisterous boys from your amount. If you don't take the payment now, I'll be forced to send someone to deliver the package to the Arataki gang. Now, who should I send? Miyuki?
You are literally the devil, lady.
No need to go to all that trouble, Lady Gucci. I'll take it today.
Good. How about you, little one? I trust you don't have any reason to refuse.
I suppose not.
That's more like it. One more thing.
Crocodile and
You
Rouge.
mustn't open the package until after
Crocodile
you
and
leave the
Rogue.
shrine. Otherwise, you will be cursed with
I have
bad
to
luck.
imagine that fan art exists. Crocodile is Kamen Rider Rogue.
This should be far enough.
They're really a curse.
She's always saying things like that. There's probably nothing in here but plain old Mora.
I mean, I hope so, because I'm broke right now for leveling up you and Jean, and you're not even done.
Let's see. Yep, just Mora. Oh, wait, what the?
It's a trap!
It's nothing. I'm just surprised by the amount. This Shrine Maiden gig was surprisingly lucrative.
Yeah, you actually get paid here. I find it very hard to believe that that Itto pays you.
Definitely not. No amount of Mora could make me enjoy that job.
His power,
Let's see your share,
he's
then.
a Sandman,
If no
right?
damage is deducted, it should be even more, right? Huh, that's weird. It's just a single thin sheet. Wait, what are you laughing at?
Uh-oh. Oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Wait a minute. Let's get a better look at that. Excuse me. An embarrassing picture of Shinobu at the Christmas party! Yeah, I'd quit too. Your hair color with the Shrine Maiden uniform doesn't quite work. That shade of green plus the red and white, not quite. Not even for Christmas with that shade of green. I'm sorry, honey. You're adorable, though. She's still very cute. Yeah, I do like the longer hair on her, actually. That part's really nice, but yeah. Alrighty. That wasn't too bad. Didn't take too long. Those are really good. Like I said, I feel like they've really kind of found their groove with the Hangouts. Like I said, maybe it was just because I didn't have a guide with some of them, but like I remember some of the early ones really felt like they dragged on. But like these and like, a lot of Goros and Ningguangs as well. Like they all felt different enough that I didn't mind even going through some of the dialogue again. Just very good stuff. Can't wait to go through this in the morning. You still gotta go through it yourself secret, no worries. Just in time for tea. Poggers. I did fuck up that secret achievement. I probably may or may not go back to that at some point when I remember. Me getting Jean, it's weird. It's really fucking weird, like I said. I was not prepared for this. Look how little money I have! Look at my fucking... Look how little money I have! I only have 200,000 more! Oh, that's just sad. Can I level you up any more? Like, whatsoever? Nope. Weeboda. I have not had to worry about money for so long. Jean has boob physics. Of course she does. I have not had to worry about money in this game for a hot minute, because there's been nothing to do. There's been nothing to do besides roll for new characters, and like with only one new character per patch for the most part. Money just hasn't been an issue. No, I already wasted like quite a few. I was already kind of low from leveling up Yelan, and then you toss these two at me on top of it. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for this scenario. Walk upstairs. And the Arataki named anything and talk to Shinobu and Sara. Okay. May or may not do that at some point. That was great though. Shinobu's hangout good. Didn't get a chance to use her too much, but again, like I said, it's kind of unfortunately, just don't have the resources for it. I was more worried about leveling up Jean. Or in real life and in Genshin, life imitates art, or just art imitate life. But yeah, sorry I couldn't show her off. I will try to show her off more next time. We will be back, of course, with more Genshin in the next major patch. Time for One Piece. Yep. Just let me sign off here and take a little break in between. But yeah, it was very good. I was not. Oh, I didn't even put a better sword on her. No wonder. No fucking wonder. I've been seeing a lot of people say that Favonius Sword or Iron Sting is her best in slot. But quite frankly, if she's apparently not that good anyway, I see no reason to not go for peak aesthetic. Look at how good that looks on her! Look at how fucking perfect that is on her! Like, bruh. Come on. That is peak fashion right there. Yeah! I'll test it out. Once I actually have her properly equipped, I'll try testing her out more, and maybe I'll switch to Iron Sting if that really is her best one. But for now, she's kind of going in half-cocked anyway. Might as well give her the one that looks coolest on her. Yeah, that evil sword that most newer players probably don't have that sword. They really need to add like some kind of shop where you can buy some from events. like event-only weapons that you may have missed out on. Like I feel like that's a very obvious addition. That should probably be a thing. You're still kind of over results. You and me both. Like I'm genuinely gonna do it. Like I genuinely think it's momentous enough that I'm gonna upload that role as a separate video. Cause holy fucking shit. What a magical moment in our history. I've still got quite a few gems, like I said. Again. Yeah, that's a lot of gems still. Again, the Jean and C1 Itto came home in 1 10 pull. They came, and I had some pink fates already. They came home in 1 10 pull, and then Shinobu came home in 1 more. I only did 20 pulls. Good fucking god. Wow. C2 Itto. I almost want to. Believe it or not, I almost want to, just because of the fact that I would not mind more Goro constellations or more Shinobu constellations. But, I would, if not for the fact that Heizo's coming out. Because this went so well, then I was prepared to skip him. I was fully prepared to skip him if my resources got drained here. But, because Heizo is coming out next month, or with the Kazuha banner, then I want to try and snipe him as well. 1 more 10 pull. I'll do 1 more 10 pull for 10 gift subs. Tectone policy. That is the biggest. That is even bigger than what happened with Venti and Itto and Ayato's weapon. Who is Heizo? Is he hot? Nah, he's a Shota. He's a punchy boy. 1 second. Let me put him up. Is he hot? Not really. He's not my type, but he is very cool. He is a Animo, aka Wind Catalyst user. Except instead of using the catalyst to just, spray magic beams at you, he punches and kicks you. He's a Fuhua. Like, he's a catalyst user, but his actual moveset is based on melee combat. It's pretty cool. Yeah. He also may or may not be Sherlock Holmes. But yeah, he's very neat. Animo, Wind. Yeah, good god. 5. 6. 6 pity to Jean. And then good, yeah. Yeah, like, again, I'll only... Like I said, Tectone policy is in effect. Like I said, I'd love to. It would actually genuinely be smart to on this one at this point. Because my pity is mostly reset, besides the extra 10 for Shinobu. And again, there are not 1 but 2 4-stars on here that I still need constellations of, which is very rare nowadays. But we're good. Yeah, like I would have obviously preferred to actually not get the Itto in the same pool. That way I would have a guarantee for my next character. But again, I'm gonna be risking C1 Kazuha anyway, so it wouldn't have really mattered. And again, Itto is one of my best DPSs. I am totally okay with having a constellation on him. I will not lose sleep over that at all. Oh, she needs a glider that actually matches too. What do we got? That shade of purple is wrong! Give us more color options! You cowards! Jean's outfit? Oh yeah, I already did. She's already wearing her newer one. Yeah, it was one of the first things I did, was put her in her newer one. Once again, I don't see the problem. Oh no! Her boobs need to breathe! What a hussy! Looks at my own boobs like I'm on The Office. She's showing off less cleavage than I do. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Sometimes you need to let those puppies breathe. But again, I like this. I literally just like this one better because of the color balance. Christ. But alright, yeah, we need more. We still need more variety. I do at least have the PS5 ones. The PS5 ones help a little. It's China. I know it's China, but just goddamn it, it's stupid. It's stupid that this needed censoring when, like, look at that midriff. Just look at it. Look at Eula's butt cheeks! Look at those! It's ridiculous! Look at Mona's butt cheeks! Also ridiculous! Like, I don't know. Again, I just feel like their priorities are weird.
Have work to do.
Not by the summer. I'm not going to. Yeah, no, I'm not going to unless somebody literally wants to buy it for me. In which case, please don't. please give me money towards the PC or something else instead, or buy me a copy of Three Hopes, something else. Because the more I look at it, the more I actually genuinely don't think I like it all that much. Like, it's fine. Again, like, it's cute. It works for what it's supposed to be, but just, he's not for me. I genuinely like this one the best. I'm just happy to have her. Alright, well, this was a momentous day, to be sure. Thank God that Edelclown is about to return in full force, like I said, because, we've had the death of a major meme today. So thank God we still have some kind of constant out there to keep us grounded. Because it was on today, June 21st, 2022, that Jean finally came home. I have nothing left to do now, besides grind for money. A lot of money. 602 days.
I do
and
hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
The Knights of Favonius is code for One Piece. Thank you all very much for coming out. Special thanks to Fusiony, Flashplex, our go-kart and above patrons. They go zoom zoom. I have more than 2 names to read out now. I should probably actually get the proper overlay set up so I don't have to say their names out loud because I'm not supposed to for that tier. But whatever, I'm used to it. Maybe I'll fucking change the rules. I don't give a fuck. At least we have more than one now. Whatever. It's fine. Look at Love Cobb. Look at Jean. Look at her. Love you guys. Nighty night. Stan One Piece.